Axel low coming in from the get-go on here. And of course, this is 2.0. Everyone's starting to get used to this a little bit more. We'll see where this goes in. We're just going to go right in, get the throw and the corner for Kaneda.
Oh, and using the burst in order to keep GotBored in the corner and got the counter hit too. Nice burst coming out though from GotBored. Able to escape from the corner and starting to zone out a little bit with your sickles. Starting to close in the distance, set up a tornado. Actually going to catch Kaneda lacking.
Yeah, just lacking, but not too much on there. We go into the RTL. We're going to go ahead and break that. Of course, I believe there's a little bit of a, like on the positive bonus, you get a little bit great just because of using the super at the end. Someone help me, keep me honest on these 2.0 changes as well. But the YRZ, we all know that means get off of me, Kaneda.
Ooh, Kaneda doesn't care though, just going to air dash in, force the RRC and take the round, and immediately on this neutral, maybe just trying to go for an anti-air poke, now having to dash block a little bit against GotBored's offensive offense, but just gonna try to find a way in.
He doesn't get anything on the 6K, but we're going to go in with that 6H coming in from GotBored. Going to apply in there, use a little bit of that stamina coming in from Kaneda. Take a little bite off to get those calories, but the 6P into the Tyrant barrel. That was beautiful. You didn't need the middle part of your life bar anyway. Goodbye.
Yeah, you're just going to be getting to the bare end, and you just spent your burst, so now you're going to have to keep away with the tornado. Try to make your way in, but Kaneda knows all your tricks, going to be able to block and frontless defense over everything, and just going to be dashing their way in. Catch them as they're trying to get out of defense. Going to be able to take some damage, find a nice little command grab. Okay.
Okay, and that's one of the new changes that Axel got in the change. Like, Winter Mantis is now a low. It's no longer command grab on there. We saw that on the second one, blocked on that, and the guard crush on the follow-up. But we're going to go in with the 5P, finish out, tie up the round count.
Beautiful keep away coming out there from GotBored. Trying to set up a tornado again and going to be able to turn it successfully and catch the air dash in. Trying to make it in there themselves, but Kaneda just going to be keeping smart. Trying to keep safe on the tornado. Still going to get hit. Just fell into it as GotBored is going to continue to lay up the damage.
Not only that, but the Winter Mantis, like during the middle of guard crush, just sets up the tap dust afterwards. Going to keep a plus into the corner, have to deal with it on the tornado as it coming in, but we're just kind of keeping the lockdown. Nice use of the 2K to 2D to go ahead and get it out and go right into the RTL.
Here we go. Nice RTL. Just going to be going through full screen and going to be able to get the hard knockdown on wall break. Going to continue this, but nice BRC coming through from GotBored. Going to be able to get Kaneda off of their backs. Now just trying to full screen zone, but it looks like Kaneda trying to make their way in, but this is where GotBored plays their best. One last burst for Kaneda. Cannot get hit by anything again. Faultless against the tornado, but the command gets you. That's a really nice grab.
Yeah, we're just trying to like maybe make sure it's like, okay, if I can build up a little bit of meter, maybe get to RC state, maybe be able to take my turn and start up the pressure again. Maybe I can have like I have something work here, but GotBored was able to turn that around, get number one on their side here, going in. This is only the I mean, this is the first Wednesday 2.0 bracket. We had the special one on Saturday. Was a really good time being able to go through some of the replay on that. But that was only a couple days into the bracket. Now we're about 7 days into it. I want to see what these players have got up to. How do you adjust?
Let's see how we're starting to really feel 2.0. Nice burst coming out immediately from Kaneda, but GotBored is starting to zone out again and being very successful at it too. Nice poke coming through though from Kaneda. Going to be able to catch on the low, force the burst from GotBored, and just try to air dash in against that tornado again. And tornado coming out again, and it keeps catching Kaneda.
Nothing on the snail on there afterwards, but we're just going to go in, jumping back, the tried and true jumping punch and JP after the like on the follow-up, just kind of keeping Sin away. Tornado's been doing a pretty good job with that and not being able to really approach. Needs the knockdown with the sickle switch.
Okay, going for the one vision, has to find a successful hit in order to get it. Still has the purple aura, but it's going to be going away soon, and it does, but we just charge it back up again, trying to keep going offensive onto Kaneda, try to air dash it again, finds the throw, just a little bit left you need to get. No one vision for you, but the throw whiff!
Oh, that's going to be devastating on here. Gets onto the other side, but good blocking in here from GotBored until you got in with the hit overhead on their RTL. We're not going to be able to break the wall. We're just going to go try for it again. The YRC to get off the situation.
Oh, and Tornado. Oh my goodness! Tornado took anti-air. Going to be able to bait out the burst there too, and then follow through for the finish. Beautiful work from GotBored there, but nice poke coming through from Kaneda in order to chase the corner.
Yeah, we got the we go with the empty jump into the low. We're gonna knock down situations, but right back at you. I got one of those too. 2K to 2D, set up with the Rainwater Raptor, and a big counter hit. Enough time to set up the tornado. Maybe trying to do some trickery with the Winter Magic, but doesn't get anything for it.
That was a little bit of air dash mix coming through there from GotBored. Set up another tornado to catch Kaneda. Just gonna try to whirl you in before we go full screen, poke you out of the air again, and Kaneda cannot seem to find their way in. GotBored knows that if they get full screen, they can just poke, and Kaneda doesn't know what to do in this situation, except they find the Tyrant Barrel!
Oh, and just opting in there, trying to get the clean Tyrant Barrel, go and break over the wall on here. Maybe hoping like the meter was like what you needed, and going to have to cancel out with the RC to finish it out there. Well played from Kaneda there.
Absolutely beautiful work. Also beautiful work from Scary Esquire. Don't think I didn't see that $25 donation to the pot. Make sure you guys are claiming, by the way.
Yo, thank you so very much, Scary Esquire, on the Millia. I hope to see some of that here in the bracket, in the ladder as well. We're going in with a close slash.
Okay, RRC still blocking from the side of Kaneda. Gonna try to jump into the air, gonna try to air dash for the other side, but still nothing is breaking through Kaneda's defense this time. Actually, an anti-air poke will do, try to reel you in. Kaneda, you gotta close the distance. The burst, full screen, but you still gotta make your way in.
Okay, just the light tornado, no charge this time around, has been opting to go for the charge one just to kind of keep Kaneda outside of the pressure. Nothing on the follow-up, but this time we're really calling out with the 2K.
Beautiful there. Just a little bit more. Try to tap 5D. Try to maybe air dash your way in. Gonna set up Tornado one more time, but this time around RRC is going to allow Kaneda to get in. Baits out your burst. Yuri gonna go for it to get a little greedy. Got you on the wall. Makes one more solid guess. We're tying it up, baby.
You know, you saying it was a little bit greedy, but all I saw was Kaneda wanting more. We saw that on the counter hit afterwards, was able to convert that. Didn't even need to have use of an overdrive afterwards. We're going to tie up the match count 1-1.
I mean, that is the truth. With a character like Sin Kiske, if you're not playing greedy, you're not a Sin player. Come on, you gotta be greedy with some of the things that you do. Make your way in, make your own offense.
Yeah, you got to be hungry.
Ooh. Okay, no, we still rocking the Sin. I thought for a second.
And we let the eagle fly for a little bit longer here as we get back into it. No character changes, like you pointed out there early on the 6P. We're trying out for it again and finding nothing on there. Getting hit with the 6H and already forcing the burst from Kaneda.
Nice 2K to stop that pressure coming through from Kaneda. Gonna be getting counter hit, but nice burst coming through from GotBored. Still, though, no offense to stop Kaneda from getting in. Going to get the Tyrant Barrel off of that boost stomp and going to be able to get the hard knockdown on GotBored.
Yeah, unfortunately, unleashed the bomb on there afterwards, giving Kaneda more than enough time to get the punish on the other side. So we got that little bit of positive bonus. We're getting out of there, and we get just instant air dash. Just jumping heavy is going to get GotBored back into neutral.
Okay, and another Tyrant Barrel to boot too. Kaneda just went from the middle to the end in such quick fashion. That's how you love to play the Sin Kiske, as we're already getting straight into it. Getting a little 2P, that's perfectly fine.
I like these callouts coming in from GotBored, and you're not letting the elk hunt get too far away. You need to have a hunter's license where you're going with this. Check that with the Winter Madness. Doesn't get the tap dust coming in. The first Axle Bomber. Okay, you were not able to reach with that Winter Madness, but I respect the try.
Definitely tried for it, but it looks like Kaneda's trying harder. Going to successfully get that Tyrant Barrel off, and of course get that sweet hard knockdown, and immediately just air dashing in, trying to find another poke, trying to step in there, but the burst got baited!
Oh, that was absolutely beautiful in there. We just felt it in the bones and just went for the hard read. Worked out very much in their favor. Run up, get the throw, get the round.
Immediately going back and being able to jump up, trying to set up some mix here, at least forcing Kaneda to block, seeing they're barely able to get any distance, find the tornado. Still, it is so rough for Kaneda. They have to find a better way to get in.
Yeah, like a lot of it has been being like, if you're trying to go in with Elcott, any like learning the follow-up on the using stamina. GotBored's been doing a very good job of really either calling it out on this, and now we're going to go on to the other side. We're going to get the Axle Bomber move. Maybe, no, we're just going to go set up with a Sickle Flash at the end and get the perfect to take the lead.
You gotta love when you're able to pop the perfect, and that's exactly what GotBored did there, really making some fire statements at the start of our first set tonight here at ParagOnline. But let's see if GotBored's going to be able to close it out and bring it home.
Only one way to find out here. First match of, for me, commentating 2.0, already looking like a banger. Kaneda's been on point with the Tyrant Barrels, like being able to like really convert off that from a moment's notice. Been able to make that happen, and got a couple switch ups from GotBored that have been working out here. I want to see more of that as we go into our fourth match.
A little bit of contention between these two, able to grapple Kaneda and order into the corner, and going to be able to get the throw off too. Some nice strike throw coming through from GotBored, still trying to set that up, set up the tornado. Kaneda has not been able to get any offense in, and gets anti-aired, but the burst saves the day.
Yeah, I was about to say that was a magnificent two sets on that, but it got denied on there. But you know, when you get rid of the burst right back, and it doesn't get the follow up with the 5K, just a little too far away, but the tornado's gonna set up things very nicely.
Going to be able to get that wall break really good for GotBored. Has a bar attention that they can use, but still gets a little bit of a beat driver and goal to just go the full distance for the Tyrant Barrel. Now going to be having that hard knockdown, and over half your health is gone.
Immediately backdashing on it, doesn't want to deal with the close slash up there, trying to set up the pressure yet again, and now we're back to a very familiar situation. And what can you do about these pokes from the distance? Can you get in, Kaneda?
Ooh, try to use beat driver, got called out for it, trying to just zone out full screen for the side of GotBored. Going to be able to find one nice poke, PRC from that defense. Strong from Kaneda right now, but you're still grappled into the corner. Beat driver going to save the day, close the distance. Boost stop not going to work. Find the RRC. Can we find burst bait? Are they going to go for the burst? Most likely not. We're going to keep it. We might lose it for that.
Yeah, keep it with a jumping K at the end there. And by the way, shout out to Diaphone with a braided with a party of 1006. How are you doing? You're just in time for 2.0 ladder for Guilty Gear Paragon FGC.
Shout out to everyone's pulling in with that. You're watching some beautiful Guilty Gear action as we're able to find the throw. We're still growing. We go for another throw. We're not catching these throws, but nice gold burst coming through from GotBored. And now just trying to poke it out. Keep that full screen. No, you don't.
Pull the beat driver right into the follow-up. Tyrant Barrel, go ahead, make the mark as pretty as you can make it on here. Get a little bit of that positive bonus. And you're catching on the fadeaway. Blocks all the YRC. Oh, Kaneda, you figured out something. I like what I'm seeing here. Game 5 time.
Beautiful game 5 for our first set tonight for ParagOnline. I honestly wouldn't want it any other way. That was a beautiful bait there with the YRC. Beautiful stuff from Kaneda, starting to really figure out ways to deal with this full screen zoning that's coming out from GotBored's Axel.
Blue, green, yellow, brown's asking how many testaments. Well, you could be one of the testaments if you do play testament on there. You can enter the ladder right now. It's still open. You got 2 hours to get to the set count before we get to the top 8 cut at the end of the evening.
It is not barred. It is not closed for entry. You can start now. You can start at 8 o'clock EST. You can start whenever you want as long as it's before 9 o'clock. You can get in there. But either way, 2K2D into the DP already starting this off.
All right, beat driver's been the reign of terror that Kaneda has been following up on here for. GotBored was doing a really good job of calling out some of that, including the outcut early on. But we're not seeing that now. Now we're just kind of hold back, trying to keep away with the poke game.
Trying to air dash your way in, trying to catch, but nice little bait out there coming through from GotBored. Still trying to find 2P or any other way to extend those sickles. Going to be able to get a lot of damage in front of that. It's just been this mental stacking of just going for poke after poke after poke. You see that they try to dash in and try to block a lot of GotBored's pokes, but it just keeps sending the full screen every time.
GotBored's been really good about switching up into the reset, but going to go right into it from Kaneda. The tap dust, going to work some miracles, get the lead from it. The Tyrant Barrel going to add on to it. Definitely not going to be enough, but you're in a very good situation as long as GotBored doesn't get too crazy with that meter. Oh, not going to have, oh, maybe a chance.
Oh, okay, found a jump in. Okay, can we anti-air from the BRC? We are going to be able to, and going to be able to finish it off. Beautiful BRC.
Okay, just like that. Great patience from GotBored. Just to wait it out, just get onto the other side and make that work with the anti-air. Who says you can't anti-air with a close slash anymore?
It can still happen. You can still find those moments. Take it from the Leo player, but either way, still going to air dash in, still going to poke Kaneda out. Found trying to step in with the elk hunt, and now going to be getting you on the other side in the corner. Tornado keeping you there.
Oh, but standing heavy slash. Yeah, you're going to get a full combo off of that. Doesn't get the complete combo, though. Just happy to throw back the Tornado of Souls. They were going into the Sickle Slash, raise up the chains, bring it.
Of course, having a new move with the Sidewinder, but of course, Giovanna has been doing absolutely insane so far. Already forcing out the burst from Frijoles. Absolutely love to see them forcing that burst and going with that full screen gunflame before getting closed in on.
Yeah, was able to get all the way through it, and we're going to go Incept the Sepultura, Roots, Bloody Roots on there afterwards, and just dash in, get the enhanced version, the pinwheel to get so Badguy's back on the ground.
Trying to drill kick in, go for 2K2D, but nice catch on the far slash. Going to be able to set up, see that new move, that Sidewinder after the DP. Going to be able to block too. Really nice in recognition from Frijoles, but still Casper trying to dash in on you, PRC, in order to keep ourselves safe here while we continue to get a nice bait!
Oh yeah, gets a big counter on that into the overdrive. That should be more than enough on here. No amount of guts is going to save you this time.
Absolute beautiful backdash there on the DP, able to bait out Frijoles very well, but Frijoles trying to get in there with the 6P, maybe set up a gun flame, but either way, Casper just going to be dashing in, going to get DP.
This is one of those things too with the Giovanna's patch notes. We're mostly talking about how they've enhanced some moves and just kind of overall. It wasn't like a big change overall. Like with that, you have to still deal with the universal mechanics that changed with 2.0, but that may work out much for the better in terms of how she plays on here. Like we're seeing right now, just dash up, go ahead and get the throw, keep up the pressure, and here comes the gold burst.
A nice RRC coming through, continue the pressure with the tap dust, putting you into the corner, and just going to be able to tap dust. Not going to fish you off. We don't have enough tension right now for a super, but PRC going to clutch up for a throw after that Bandit Bringer, and just going to be trying to jump in, baited out the tap dust by going for 2K after the PRC, but it's not enough. He still gets super.
Take it with a grain of salt at the end there, was just ready for it with the invincible reversal at the end. Didn't have to worry about it because Frijoles was just trying to keep their turn. Nice stuff.
Yeah, some really good stuff starting us off right now from Casper. Really good recognition on Soul gameplay right now, at least of 2.0, recognizing when DPs are coming out, recognizing when they're going to be going for some high-low offense. Didn't catch the PRC at the end. Maybe if we get some more PRC mix-ups coming out from Frijoles, we might be able to come out on top.
Immediate, the 2D coming in place. But you know what? I got one of those too. Check it out. It's been the terror ever since Season 1.
Woo! Already finding that wall break. Going to be sending Frijoles packing. Going to be finally forcing the burst. Catching with the gunflame this time. Catching again. You got to remember, it goes full screen now. It's not as short as it used to be.
Walking up in the air. We're going to catch with the 2K right in there. Enough time for the RC. Gets down on that. Take the positive bonus onto the other side.
And SBRC still getting caught by the DP. Gunflame again. Gunflame has literally just been the stop Casper button. Able to make our way in. We got to bar attention still. We're definitely not going to be using it. We're just going to be going for that wall break.
Oh, and I love that round on there afterwards. Just like, it's like, I'm pretty confident on it. Just in case, though, let's save it for a little bit later. And we're just going to call out the Travao from downtown. You don't need no long distance calling from me. I will not accept those charges.
Call that 6P the fist that the way is just stopping everything from happening for Casper, but Casper still going to be juggling like a clown into the corner, has up our attention if they want to use it, trying to go from some air dash mix, going to find the hit with the RRC, and going to be finding that wall break.
Just to stand up, get the big counter on it, forcing the burst on it, try to go Travao one more time, and the first use of the deflect shields that I've seen so far on the stream here, even with the change up on that, just ready to use that at a moment's notice. Okay.
Still got to get a little bit more, able to find some OTG, trying to go for a flip. Casper going to be able to clutch up on that 5D whiff. Going to be able to close the distance onto Casper. Casper trying to play very patient and just going to be finding a little pinwheel to take Frijoles out of the sky.
So Naciente going to go ahead and bring it down on there. Still a good anti-air all this time. Approaching with the Travao, but doesn't get anything on it. Just going to get the enhancement. Into the corner we go.
Hey, finding the throw again onto Frijoles. Going to be able to find close slash in order to pick up RRC to continue this offense onto Frijoles. Frijoles, though, try to make their way out. Cannot hit confirm to get into a combo. And just going to get pinwheeled again back into the corner. Going to get anti-aired, force the burst.
Yeah, I'm not sure what was stopping Casper from finishing off the shot made there. Maybe just either a missed input, maybe thought it was not going to connect on there afterwards, but did lose the corner as a result. The danger is on the screen, but right now Frijoles is bringing out the damage with these trades, continuing out into the westward corner.
There we go. We're going to be popping super, of course, in order to get that hard knockdown. Really good situation right now for Frijoles. Casper got to make the guess for their life. Going to get a little bit of a trade, BRC, in order to catch. Finds a 5D. Not going to be getting much more than that, and just going to be getting hit from the skies.
Both players have been just trying to go for that, and with it, we even saw that from the BRC from Casper, just trying to check you with the JP out into a tap dust, check you for high-low, and it's like Frijoles is like, you know what, I can do that too, but I don't even need the RC to follow up to close that in. I'm just going to do it raw, and they're tied up 1-1.
All right, 1-1 right now. These two starting to get a little neck and neck once Frijoles trying to figure it out how Casper likes to go for some really fast dash in or high-low mix. Really over from there, but instant drill P, gonna catch you lacking. We already got you in the corner hit.
One more time, we're going to keep it down. Try to go in for one more Travao as a treat and got denied. You're going to have to wait until the happy hour comes back again, but here comes the burst. Frijoles going to spend it immediately to get out that situation.
There we go, finding that close flash again. Going to be able to pop super and just going to be spinning you into the corner. Going to be getting that nice hard knockdown. We already have a bar attention, so positive is only going to be better. Finding that 5D, already going to be able to take that round.
Absolutely dominant round at that too. Casper was just ready to go like wherever they needed to go at that point here. But we're going to block the Volcanic Viper, keep into the corner with these close slashes on there. Try to go for the simple turret and get denied with another Volcanic Viper.
Oh man, trying to find a drill kick again, trying to dash after the fact. Nice neutral shimmy from Frijoles. Going to be finding another hit on there though into the DP Sidewinder. Just going to be running in there for a throw, trying to hit you from the sky. Baited out that 5D again. We saw that earlier and it keeps working so well.
Yeah, Frijoles, as soon as Frijoles becomes extremely comfortable, we start seeing those PRC changes on there. At that, it didn't even need anything else after that, just gets the confirm and the round tied up. Critical moment now.
Critical moment to see who makes advantage in this set. Trying to see if Casper's offense is going to be the answer. Frijoles is going to get out of the way, try to poke with a 2K. Still going to get hit out into the corner.
No grab for you. Casper already jumping up in the air and just going to go ahead and get the setup to the other side. Doesn't get quite to the breaking on it, but a big counter hit. Going to force the burst away from Casper just to deny the wall break.
Nice, going to be able to find that nice poke, continue the momentum into the corner. Nice burst from Frijoles. Gets the corner from it too. That's actually going to be terrifying.
Oh, and it looked like tried to go for the grab, but the BRC saved Casper, but only for a brief moment. The confirm into the RC Walmart time. Frijoles had all the time in the world to take the lead.
That was a really good situation. Honestly, just that burst alone was really good setup for Frijoles, forcing Casper into the corner because of the side. So because of that, Frijoles really lucked out on just locking it in like that.
Yeah, that like you could see the tension, like the change happened right there, realizing that Casper had to play more defensively and couldn't respond in time. Frijoles was just ready and on the accelerator. That's going to continue. We're trying to go in with a dash forward, and already a burst is taken away from Casper.
Hey, trying to go for a low right now, trying to find any way to poke in, finding the gun flame, trying to poke out with 5P. Oh, 96P starting us off.
Casper's been loving to go in for these long-distance Travaos, and you're just to go ahead and be able to block and keep the turn. And Frijoles is having none of it, getting the punish early on and denying that opportunity for Casper.
Nice, going to be able to poke with that 2K, just going to bring it into the corner with the close slash, going to be able to bait out in the air for a throw, finding close slash for OTG again, and we're definitely going to be breaking the wall with the super for this one.
Still not going to be enough, and Frijoles has a full bar to work with here. Casper still has a little bit of chance for RC, just happy to go for the throw. Doesn't want to rule out any of those other opportunities. Let's just go in here, keep it alive.
Want to take this to a game 5-2. Let's see if Casper is going to be able to do it. Just trying to wait out, hit on the low. You're just going to burst. You're perfectly fine.
Nothing on the Bandit Bringer, but this time it does work out for Travao. Catching it, doesn't get a whole lot out of it here. It's going to cancel out with this, onto the other side. Doesn't get anything for it.
Bringing you into the corner. Going to be finding that break. Just going to be going for that nice little Fafnir. And now just trying to wait it out. Got 2D'd!
Oh, from downtown, the furthest you can possibly make that on here. PRC trying to get out of the situation into the Bandit Bringer, and Casper was on the ready.
Really solid from Casper there, but still nice. Again, that 5D PRC mix. We have not found the answer for it yet. And these far slashes trying to pay the bills for Frijoles. We're just going to have to pop the burst, find a gunflame, close the distance. Nice deflect. Okay. Okay.
Nothing on that except for the low here. Set point for Frijoles.
Set point right now. Frijoles has to lock in. Maybe trying to find a Bandit Bringer. Nice back dash, but still getting hit by the 2K after that drill kick.
Okay, powered up a Sepultura in there, able to maintain the pressure, trying to see what sort of button, maybe give it a little bit of room, like maybe one of the shows off, like, dude, make your mistake, make it happen here, it gets Bandit Bringer instead.
I mean, if that's a mistake, that is definitely a mistake coming out there from Frijoles. Got hit with the super, trying to make something happen, gonna get put into the corner, looking really rough. After this wall break, you have the bar attention, you gotta pray to it.
Oh, Bandit Revolver going to catch onto the other side into the Sepultura one more time. That's going to finish it off. It's now, you know what, MN? We're 2 sets in, and we got 2 game 5s. This is good times. It's good eating.
Yes, yes, we are eating over here on the Casper Jet. You really love to see these game 5s come out over and over. It's more content, more gaming, and some more tight sets, but either way, a winner's got to come out of this one. So let's see who's it going to be.
Only one way to find out. We're going to find out together.
Oh, Bandit Bringer, you tried it, but the far slash dash is just going to catch you.
Instant air dash back into the follow-up. We're going to go catch, and we're just going to restart it all over again one more time just to make sure we get that eastward corner.
Poke out, going to be able to get that. Use the 5D in order to force that wall break. Going to see what we're going to do. Immediate 2D, going to be forcing Frijoles into the corner. Bandit Bringer to get out of there after the double jump. PRC to get out of the way, but we're still getting caught.
So we'll try to get the approach on there afterwards on the Bandit Bringer. We're going to go nothing on the grab. That's going to get more than an opportunity because you have the RC on deck to finish it off, take the round to set point.
Set point right now for Casper, trying to lock in this point for their elo. Either way, Frijoles starting out very strong. Not going to be able to get that bar slash because, oh no, the lift!
Yeah, nowhere to be found. The burst just got back in here. Just going to try to stimmy the wound a little bit and almost got hit with the Sol Naciente from Casper.
Oh, they jumped over the super. Is that going to save him? Yes, it is. And we're just going to get a free counter hit onto Casper with that Sidewinder ignited. Oh, we get 5 feet out of there. Oh, no.
Oh, fortunate on there. And the 2D definitely been the button for Casper as we're able to pick up off of that onto the other side. We get 50% of our bar and the positive bonus. Very nice.
RC not going to be doing much, but we are going to be getting that 5D. We are going to get the corner on Casper. Casper, one last burst in the tank, going to pop it. Volcanic Viper still going to be able to hit in the air, too far away for a 2D. With the RRC, we're going to be able to carry it all the way to the corner, and that's going to be Frijoles down before they're even going to get burst.
That was beautiful routing with the Sol Ponte at the very end there. Casper going to take that. Okay, and this is Unika is one of those characters I've been more interested in seeing how that looks in 2.0, especially against some of the changes that Faust has gotten as well.
Ooh. Very nice getting immediately for Kalli, going to be able to get that throw into setting up laser, actually going to hit, and we're not blocking our toes.
Oh no, we're not blocking anything. We're just going to keep it from the distance in there, try to go in for the overhead. It gets grabbed and put into the corner by puppymancer.
Oh, and nice, trying to find that 5D, just going to get bursted, and now we're just trying to laser out a little bit of zoning that Unika can do, really stopping puppymancer in their tracks, especially with that low health. Just going to be getting a little song going, trying to get the army of many Faust, but you're still going to get hit in.
Kiske goes in for the gun dipper afterwards, and just gets in with the 2K afterwards to take the first round for Kalli.
Oh, immediate, just going to find you for a counter hit, and already closing the distance on puppymancer. Going to be finding another nice counter hit, another nice punish too. Man, we just got, stop pressing the stick.
One more time, get that gun dipper happening. Going to go with the DP follow-up and force the burst away from puppymancer, trying to stop the wound for a little bit.
Nice little JH coming in there though, and just going to be getting the first solid win. Whew.
Okay, very quick first round for Kalli. Been mostly just a little bit of the same standard. Like what I've been seeing from Unika players has been able to still play a lot of the same game. Go ahead and get the enhanced versions of the follow-ups on there from Heavy Slash and Slash. Obviously, like with DP is a little bit like definitely more punishable this time around, but we didn't get to see any of that over the opportunities here. Kalli was able to optimize that.
Okay, maybe trying to set up a mini Faust at the start, trying to go for JH on the dash. Going to be able to just swing in on you, find laser after the fact. Really solid start coming out here from Kalli.
Got the banana on deck here, happy to throw out the trumpet. Going to get the first one to it to set up the parade.
Okay, nice PRC, still going to get hit out. Nice burst, now trying to go for that AMTG. Trying to find a kick in, going to be able to find that nice overhead before she hits the corner. Do you burst this? No, you don't.
No, I'm going to save that burst for just a little bit longer. May have just felt a little bit dire with that life significance on there before Kalli.
Okay, trying to laser out again, maybe making a safe way in. Able to get a little bit of that donut, so you're beating the opponent, but hey, we get the command grab.
Yeah, step to the step. Don't even have to worry about like you do lose the throw invincibility on that, but if you're not hitting anything else, you get the cut.
Okay, maybe trying to play it a little bit more safe, trying to go for mix. Unfortunate there. You're going to be going into full screen on that mix. But hey, at least we got a bomb. Playing a little bit of volleyball. It's on your side. You got to hit it to the other side. You both got hit.
Wow, both players lose a point in the game of Pong on there afterwards. We're just gonna go happy to go back to the full screen game. Going to play a little bit more Pong this time. The tech ball goes, I'm saying, gets blocked by Faust.
Throw coming in there from Faust too. Going to be able to set up that command grab. Going to be giving you a full-on afro with that RRC. Going to be following through and just getting the scalpel in there in order to get the round.
Okay, this is what we want to see from puppymancer. Been able to get it with the mix on there afterwards. A lot of keeping trying to backboard. I like what Kalli has been doing though, realizing that anytime that Faust has been able to approach in there, just happy to get to the other side, just play the long distance games because Unika does have the mid tools to make that work.
We got the laser too. Watch out for the Scarecrow PRC. You do. Perfect throw coming through from that. Going to be able to find on the low 2 puppymancer in a rough situation. Nice little 6P, but you still got to find some more. Nice 2P there.
Oh, doesn't get anything on there, but a big counter hit. Get the with the approach on there. Guts is going to kick in. You still got that one opportunity.
Okay, nice poke. Trying to go for the low, the mix. Set up for RRC. Trying to find a 2P. Going to be able to throw. Realizing that Kalli just kept blocking and blocking. We're going to be baiting you on that and going to be finding another command grab.
And blocks the DP, and that's all you need to tie up the match count here. We might, we might be going into distance yet again, and
yeah, it's starting to set itself up. We're at the 1-1 right now. We could definitely go the full distance. It matters on how Kalli adapts from this and maybe how puppymancer adapts from the next match, if it goes a back and forth or it goes from a 1-2-2-1. But either way, we're just gonna have to find out.
Of a slower match on there, what didn't let Kalli get in the way with some of the Unika stuff that we've been having to deal with here, and we're just going to keep away, use the low scalpel on there. We're just going to go with the air to air, set up the trumpet one more time.
Full screen again, trying to find another laser coming out. You're gonna have to run yourself in, getting counter poked. Unfortunate there, just gonna have to go for the streak again, trying to set up the Scarecrow, but every time Kalli knows.
Kalli knows going to get the follow-up on the Mikhail sword after caught. puppymancer ducking on that with the jumping heavy slash. Enough time in there just to set up the RC and keep the turn. YRC needs to be out there, but not for very long. Just goes in, activates the overdrive, and there comes the slash, going to take the lead in the round count.
All right. Man, immediately going to be able to catch for counter hit. Keeps going for that nice backdash. Go from the low. Nice JH in order to get in. Still getting this pressure. Seeing the strikes not working. Just going to go in for a throw. Continue to set up the lasers. Going to find a low counter. Going to find another one in there too. And just going to be able to break that wall.
Kalli wanted that burst so bad. We saw like 2 to 3 different times for a burst. And it gets thrown away by the gold burst. puppymancer gets nothing for it. Trying to get in, but here comes the gun difference, sliding into first base, taking a round for Kalli, getting the lead 2-1 now.
Beautiful stuff coming here from Kalli. Going to be able to quickly take that third game. Now really making puppymancer guess. It really is a matter in terms of puppymancer on getting that full screen and at least allowing themselves time in order to set up item throws for being able to get calm, cool, and collected, because Kalli is playing at a different level in terms of speed.
Yeah, definitely been trying to play it very fast, and they're happy to go in the instant air dash, jumping heavy slash, and it's actually been working out for the better for Kalli at this point here. And immediately getting stopped in there for a brief moment against the parade, but does get it in the end and gets Unika a nice shiny haircut.
Haircut gonna force the burst, and now gonna be firing off our lasers. Gonna be able to meet with the JK in the air, maybe trying to set up some strike throw. Gonna be doing a little bit of a trade before we set that afro ablaze and before we get ourselves in with that overhead.
Yeah, especially you're able to make that go away. It's just, you don't have to stand to worry about the blaze on there if you get the hit afterwards. Nice confirm from Kalli though, was able to get a little bit from that thanks to the follow-up from Slash.
Going to be able to find DP2 and just going to be getting a nice confirm for that wall break. And that does mean that it is set point right now for Kalli. Puppymancer going to have to lock it and immediately just runs up for the throw.
Oh yeah, he locks it in, devours it, but gets denied with the DP. Back into the long range game. That's been working pretty well for Kalli. Right into the overhead.
Nice, gonna be able to hit low again. Tried to sweep, a nice neutral jump coming out from Puppymancer. Baiting out the burst! It's so unfortunate. We're gonna be able to get the wall break, saving our tension for once we get to this new part of stage, using BRC immediately for the DP and takes that set.
Oh, it just went for it. Just realizing. Oh,
saying that now.
All right. Of course, we got DainsLeif on the Millia Potemkin. Of course, Potemkin got a couple changes in the patch. People, depending on how you feel, people are very happy with that. I'm sure in some cases. Of course, with Millia too, being able to like you can play a lot of your same games all throughout here. But I want to see some of the like how we deal with this in this matchup right now. Here we go.
Right, really trying to set up the rows. Senor Whis just trying to zone out a little bit, just trying to get the fists in there. A lot of just air dash mix coming through from DainsLeif, trying to maybe like, oh, am I going in against you? Or are you going to be able to catch me? Hey, we found the 5 KO, and here comes that air disc setup.
Yeah, already tandem top into the low, and oh yeah, that's going to be a punish. That was a punish back in the previous patch as well on here. Didn't find anything in the air with the air rocket coming from Potemkin, so DainsLeif was able to get a full punish.
And now, oh, just going in straight for the throw again, and of course setting up that Oki, and gonna be able to catch that super pot buster.
Oh yeah, it's like you gotta wait out for the tandem top to make sure it's fully safe. That is one thing, like heavily Potemkin buster being unsafe on the way up there. You're not able to get out of those tricky situations, kind of like that. It seems very much easier to do that. I was seeing a lot of that at Fallout especially. So we're gonna go ahead and get the knockdown tandem top one more time.
Yep, going for hair disc again. Air dashing back and forth. Going to be able to put Whis into the corner. Just going to be stabbing you over and over. Keep forcing you into the block game. You try to jump? You try to gold burst? What are you trying to do? What are you trying to do?
Oh, we tried to get away from the Mega Fist and was actually able to get a full punish on that. Get put in the corner, but DainsLeif is not with a care for the world. Into the buzzsaw play. Can you finish it off? No, you're going to have to deal with one more touch. There it is, tag you in.
To be able to get the chip damage, seeing that on the screen. I'm pretty sure one of the first times, I'm pretty sure we saw that one time before, but chip damage coming through in order to clutch up for DainsLeif.
And just like what we were so used to seeing when Millia is on the screen and able to make the damage work in a quick manner on there, just so quick with that. We'll see what Senor Whis has to say in this next match.
Duel 1.
Alunda's in the chat saying give Geo's dash the pot. Oh no. I do not need enhancement buster. Do not need that. Thank you.
Yeah, you know, that's just hearsay, especially what you said before about being faster than Millia. This is all hearsay. This is all speculation. It's not real.
Trying to get in the quick tandem top in there, but we're checking with the 5K, keeping you into the corner. Like that, but nowhere to be found in there. Going to get a big counter hit into the turbo fall on the other side with the Iron Saber to pick it up.
Found the potbuster in there too. Gonna start to PRC and get some damage onto DainsLeif. Not gonna be able to find that dash in. Gonna get the block 2K2D to force that hair disc Oki, but still not gonna be able to catch Millia Rage.
Oh, just that one Potemkin Buster alone, since it was the early part of the bar. He get hit with the heat tackle! Okay, can't get much else out of it here. So we go into the Capel onto the other side. Does the Tandem Top one more time. You guessed wrong, and you're going to have to deal with the overdrive.
Really nice overdrive coming through there in order to get the confirm onto Senor Whis. Going to be seeing how we're starting off. Immediate air dash into the JH, maybe trying to find on the jump, but DainsLeif going to be able to keep himself safe for a little bit.
Air coming into play here, but the meat and the potatoes of this defense has been happening, going to hit into Tandem Top, keep it in there, same side on the Capel, one more time, a little bit higher in the air, this time going to keep it in the same, but this time the close slash is going to connect, blocks all the first, and here we go with the follow-up on Artemis, doesn't complete the job, but in a good position to keep on going with that confirm.
Gonna bad moon it over to the corner, it's actually going to swap sides, so Senor Whis is going to be living for a little bit, getting that Garuda impact, going to be whipping on the throw, and with that, going to be losing another game to DainsLeif.
Oh, DainsLeif was able to just like realize it's like, oh, you got Garuda impacted into guard. There's a strong chance the Potemkin Buster is coming in here. Was already up in the air before it could even arrive, and DainsLeif was able to get that punish. Nice.
I don't know, you said Potemkin Buster, and I got like war flashbacks. The one time I commentated Potemkin Mirror, and they both kept trying to pot buster each other at round start. It was literally a game of who will stop pot bustering first.
The answer is no one. No one will ever stop pot bustering. It's so fun to do. Anyway, Iron save. You're into the Tandem Top. You're going to get hit onto the other side here. Going to be able to continue it, and you had just enough hits in there to go ahead and break the wall onto the bonus side.
Running in, so much tension on the side of DainsLeif, going to be able to spend an RRC, but Senor Whis finally going to be spending on that burst, still going to get hit and pushed back into the corner for a little close slash, no little hair disc. Oki going to catch, and we have one more guess on this round for Senor Whis.
Yeah, the meter to work with. Immediately got the second bar, spins it on the PRC, puts themselves into the corner here, and we're just going to go right into that. The Potemkin Buster catches on the end on the way up. You're not going to have a chance to fall back down. No, that's one thing I like about that change personally. No more having to deal with jumping D after the heavenly Potemkin Busters are the way up in the air. DainsLeif was having none of that.
Does not want to deal with that nasty mix that is of the past, as now we're going to be setting up our Oki. You tried to grab in the air. What are you trying to do? We're going to compel you. We got you back in the mid screen. I imagine we're trying to go to the other corner. We flip it for
okay. Follows the fence into the hammer fall, immediate RC. Doesn't get a whole lot from it. Trying to go in with the 6 H's, but gets hit with the jumping H from DainsLeif.
Just gonna clap you out. Find the pot buster. Gonna be doing a ton of damage, and with that RRC confirmed, just gonna be taking DainsLeif out. And now we have set point versus survival point, where Senor Whis is finally starting to show some life.
Okay, catches a little bit on the low. Looked like counter hit on that, but doesn't get much else for it. Didn't quite believe. Now we're going to keep it in distance. We're quite a little bit scared over here. We do not want to get that precious Potemkin Buster and have to worry about the follow-up.
Nice burst coming through. DainsLeif, PRC, tried to go for JD. Gonna get caught. Found the burst. Trying to just poke our way out with some of these 6 H's, but still, it's not enough. DainsLeif doesn't care.
Great awareness coming in from DainsLeif just to follow where Potemkin is going to be. However, we're going to be staying on the ground into the Garuda impact, checking with the 2K afterwards.
Trying to bait out if we're going to go in or not. Really nice back and forth from DainsLeif. Going to be setting up that hair disc. Going to be successful at getting the hit in. Finally have a bar attention. Going to be setting up another hair disc. Kapala going to be hitting through 2K2D. Set it up again. Super pot buster going to get hit.
Oh, tried one more time, but it burns like a bus-off blade. We're going to go right into the Iron Savior. Enough to the follow-up on Artemis. Not enough, but damn near close.
Back up, super scary right now, honestly, for both sides, considering how much of a truck that, oh, wait, we go for super. Are we going to punish? Yes, we are. And with that, DainsLeif going to be locking it in 3-0. All right, love to see another Unika player going in with these cyberpunk colors, coming out here looking like David, still getting 2K2D to start us off into some minion mix, already forcing out the burst.
I really like the edge runner colors on Unika for sure. Just like I like that punish on there from the disc. It's going to go ahead, get it with the finish it with the gun dipper at the end, and going to keep it up with the guard crush on the follow-up.
Oh, and nice. Again, that air dash mix coming through from Cairo, really mixing it up on Kyoko right now. And going to be able to get that super popped off. Really nice wall break on Kyoku. Going to be able to get a nice little reset there. And both now going to have a bartender.
Checking with the standing age, sending up the minions one more time. This has been like one of the things you have to worry about with the version of Jacko at this point. Going to catch with the overhead there. Okay.
Okay. That's going to be able to hit. Get a little sword afterward. Going to try to go for the throw. Nice throw break. PRC 2K2D set up a minion again. Not going to catch Kyoku this time. They're going to be able to keep themselves alive.
Okay, and actually getting on there. Beautiful faultless defense on their away just to get the block onto the other side against Kyoko. Enough time to set up the minions on there afterwards. Trying to send them out for a little bit of kickball, but Kyoko was already on the base. Getting the run with the throw on there. Take the round.
Alright, great start for Kyoku. Was only doing a little rough at round start, but they're already trying to find a far slash in, getting the burst out of the way, and now Cryo trying to find a way in with the minions, trying to kick them, trying to throw them any way possible. Found a little opening, found a little trade, and there we go, finding a little slash too.
I am a fan of any time that like Unika has been throwing out the laser. And just that time at the beginning of the round, use the shield on there just to deny that and be able to start that approach in there, and got a little bit for it. Right now though, it's about even, and the tirade is going Kyoku's way. Going to get the follow-up with the bounce from the DP into the wall.
Going to be able to get that wall break. Kyoku needs one more good hit. Tried to go for the 5H. Not going to find it. Going to get thrown as Cryo is just trying to set up some more minions to pincer. Nice YRC to get out of that bad situation. RC after the blocked overhead. But still, oh, we did not punish on the whiff throw, but we're able to get the hit afterward.
Yeah, Kyoku was just like, okay, I'm going to try to get out of this situation. Gets it with the backdash on there. Finishes off the job into the corner. Okay, Unika players have been, at least on stream, been eating pretty good.
Yeah. So far, we've had some pretty good stuff from Kalli earlier, and now going to be Kyoku really repping that Unika right now, having the Unika badges to boot to, especially the rep and the Vanquisher rank. I see that. I see the cred. Going to be getting straight into this next match to see if we continue this momentum.
Immediate run up 2K. Go ahead and get the knockdown and the minion setup. Get denied all of it thanks to the burst. At least get the burst resource out of the way here. Trying to expect a button to come out from Unika with the shield. No dice, but gets a follow-up on the confirm anyway.
Now he's going to find that 5H2. Nice DP, though, coming out from Kyoku. Trying to walk back, maybe bait out this PRC. Going to get counter, though. Putting to the corner again as two minions are just trying to slash their way into Kyoku. Going to find that hit and keep up this pressure.
Unika going in, like getting used as a kickball in the corner, blocking all of that until you realize, oh, time for the throw. You can't block the throw. You're going to have to deal with it.
Backing up, not trying to get poked out here. Kyoku trying to maybe run in. Nice little minion to start us off. Okay, nice. Finding a kick and another, but nice 5H in order to get the minion out of there.
Still incredibly important to get the minions out as soon as possible. So we're going to go in for the overhead. This time the enhanced version coming out into play. Going to get the wall bounce thanks to the enhanced DP and the breaking of the wall Chris Jericho style afterwards.
Okay, getting the minion on the other side. Could have done a pincer if we didn't get on the other side there, but it's perfectly fine. We're still being able to full screen zone right now on Kyoku. They're going to be able to get their way in, find the overhead, 5H to OTG. They're starting to close the distance. What are you going to do? You spend, you do not. You're going to save it for the third round.
Yeah, but like at the end there, with the OTG damage just to get the confirm. Didn't need an extra RC to make that happen on here. One round each here, or Cryo is trying to tie things up here. Sending out the minion, already getting denied with that, and too far away to get the big counter hit follow-up.
Hit in, going to be able to find that gun dipper, going for the JH, and going to be driving Cryo onto the wall again. Going to find that wall break. Both of them having a bar attention. Do we try to set something up with one of them? No. Simple 2K2D. Another game for Kyoku.
Okay. Yeah, we're starting to see some things from Cryo where we're just like, let me test out some of your reactions, see what you're going to bait on, what you're not here. Like we saw that with the shield early on. Kyoku not falling for that at that point. So, and doing a really good job of mitigating the resources that Cryo has available in there. You throw out the minions, and as soon as they're thrown out, they're either getting denied, getting thrown out there, either with a burst or like with the far slash in there. Either way, not being able to get a whole lot of work just from minions alone.
Immediate hit, nice burst to get you on the other side. Gonna be able to set up a minion onto Kyoku already and force so much oppression. Finally getting a throw from the strike throw mix-up and gonna be starting to break the wall a little bit. And now going for the full break.
That's what I want to see on there. Definitely like keeping it up close and personal. Throws have been working out there as fans of Cryo in the chat are cheering on right here. Minion number 2 coming out play. Gets in with her with the close slash into the RC. Are we saving that burst? Gonna save it a little bit, but later we're gonna block on the DP, get the punish, and the round. Cryo's still in it.
Cryo still going to be trying to fight for their lives, trying to take this set, setting up 2K2D, gets in this time around, gets the minion, forces the burst, and this time around Cryo's going to be stuck in the corner, having to deal with that 5H, that gun dipper, going to air dash out of the way though. Oh no.
Tail in of the KO sword on there afterwards, able still to get the knockdown afterwards, follow up on the 2S.
Gonna find a low in there. DP going to whiff. Perfect for Cryo to start to get in with the minion. Gonna have a little pincer. The minion gonna be going home. Set up another one. Nice YRC coming through from Kyoku though.
Be able to get the approach. Frozen with a throw of Kyoku's own to get into set point.
Set point versus survival point right now. Cryo immediately getting hit, forcing the burst already. Most likely not gonna get it for the rest of this round. And with that 5H counter hit, that's gonna be rough.
Oh, rough, but enough time to go ahead, get the setup on there, and again with the overhead one more time, going to get the confirm. Not going to be enough, but we are in that one-touch situation.
Oh, and that's the touch. I mean, that's the touch right there for a perfect to end off the set with Kyoku taking it.
Numeral on that, the employee ID that we see on the Slayer. Here we go.
All right, I'm absolutely going to be playing one side because that's my boy right there. I've been seeing him at locals for years, and he's been getting better at better. Shout out to Impossible Dust being a main spawning ground for DrDoom. But either way, nice throw on that bait there.
Yeah, from my understanding, Slayer lost the pile bunker loops, which may receive with the Dolphin if you see some of the clips on the internet here. But right now, I'm going to keep it up with the follow-up on here, force the burst, keep SpriteCranberry into the corner.
Right, DrDoom's waiting it out a little bit. Nice, get in for SpriteCranberry right now. Gonna be waiting it out again. Tried to go for the low, but still just got sliced through. YRC, maybe seeing if we got one more time. Going for the Beyblade. Gonna be able to find a nice little close slash. Going to get, oh, we popped our blood.
Oh, we popped the blood, but we have the follow-up. We're just gonna check out with the low one more time, and they're taking over for DrDoom.
Alright, nice start for Doom here. Immediately going to be blocking this again and trying to find maybe a 2K. Going to be able to find the counter and going to be able to get in with the clones.
Oh, the 6P, the elbow coming out on there. And I do like Sprite is holding back, just waiting for some of these buttons to come out here, waiting for a big whiff of punish opportunity against DrDoom.
Nice little teleport dash. Going to be finding that sick 2H. Going to be getting some 2Ps after the fact too. Forcing DrDoom in this block game, but nice being able to throw on the side switch. And now we got SpriteCranberry in the corner.
Okay, we're checking out with the 5K, but we're going to see the new move come out to play on there afterwards. You see the mask darkening on there. Try to go in for the cancel out on the tap dust, but we are following the layers here. Nothing happens as a result on here except for popping goes to Nagoriyuki.
We are going to be popping our burst, but we are at literal chip damage range. We're going to be letting our mask come back on, trying to slice through, seeing if we can find one more way to get in, but that 2S stops us in our tracks.
Duel 3. Let's rock.
Okay, one more on there. Sets up the Beyblade, already putting Slayer into the corner. Check it out here as we get to level 3 of the Blood Meter, but we're going to get into Map a Hunch. Nice.
Try to map a hunch in there again. DrDoom just trying to zone out a little bit with these insane sword normals. Going to be getting a lot of blood on their meter and going to be charging up the 5D and going to hit it. Okay.
Okay, and you just get the burst back. You want to make sure, I was going to say, you want to mitigate that damage, but the Beyblade has other plans. Not going to be able to finish it, gets a little bit of OTG damage, but we're going to go in, strike down like Sephiroth at the end of Disc 1.
Oh man, that was such a beautiful way to end it. You thought we had to go into one more guessing game, but nah, we're jumping in and we're gonna be able to pay back our credit card bills on that Clona install and gonna be able to take that first game.
Yeah, I was trying to remember exactly how that works with it. So it's like you set up the move and it goes into, it's like you can spin as much as you want, but as soon as it goes out of that move, you just get it all back. The blood comes rushing.
Whew. Okay, that's a simple way to describe it. I've heard a million people describe it to me, and I just look at them like, oh, what now?
Gotta spin that, get that discover, that APR.
Maybe if I was talking to Doom, I would know for sure. It was never any Nago names that were described to me.
Oh, but we're gonna go in big counter hit on there, forcing the burst from Dr. Doom.
Okay, nice YRC coming out from SpriteCranberry. Just gonna be waiting out as Dr. Doom's trying to poke in a little bit. Gonna be finding a nice little 5K into the RRC. Bait out the burst! You're not doing nothing of that!
Go ahead and, yeah, throws all you definitely need to finish out the round there. Keep it simple.
And that's really all you need to do. Just have a simple little get in, simple neutral, simple blade bait coming through with the J8, trying to slash down, building a little bit more blood. We're at level 2 right now for it, but nice little far slash to stop.
Where are we thinking on that? It just goes canceled out of it to the empty low on there afterwards and bait out the attempt at a throw from Dr. Doom. Going to go ahead and give the full wall of blast on their way into the Bison slide. Okay.
Okay. Nice. Gonna be, there we go. Going into the install. Gonna be able to get a lot of health already down, but nice little RC into far slash after the teleport dash. Gonna get that round.
Okay. Trying to check out for we're already kind of low profile a little bit here. But the favor is Dr. Doom with the throws.
Ooh, nice. Could be able to mop and punch their way in. Waiting out, could be able to backdash on the Blade. Still getting hit for a lot of damage, putting it into the corner. And we just run in and hit it again. Dr. Doom for another game.
I like what Dr. Doom was trying to do there, was like not trying to get in. Like a lot of the other options that Dr. Doom had available would have been like, you know, like either to approach on the distance, and SpriteCranberry just got burst back. So we probably would have seen burst and we were back into a neutral situation, may have a chance to really turn that around. But instead, Dr. Doom just went for the damage from distance in there, waited for that final hit, and was able to make it work on there. 2 up now.
Right, 2 up. Dr. Doom just needs 1 more in order to lock it in. Gonna be seeing what we can do right here. Immediately on neutral. What's the game gonna be?
Immediate on the DP to begin things anew. Back onto the west side corner.
Okay, nice map of hunch though in order to get in. SpriteCranberry starting to play a little bit more patient. Gonna be able to anti-air with that 5P. Gonna get another map of hunch in order to close it to the corner.
The other thing about that too, when you with that new move, I believe it sets you at level 3 immediately on there. So like depending on how you want to set it up, you might want to use it as a potential like igniter for the blood if you're not spinning a lot early on.
I see. Oh, we're gonna get somebody off this RRC. We do get a close slash, but because we're on the other side, it puts us into the corner on burst. 2K2D? No, it's gonna be Slayer's 2K2D into the close, and just end it off with a little 2H.
Alright, okay, still alive, still in it. SpriteCranberry still found at your local food aisle on here afterwards. Dashing right in with the close slash, but we're going to go in, build up a little bit of that meter. We're in the level 3 territory for Dr. Doom.
There we go, hitting on the low again. RRC, not going to burst this time. It is going to be a perfect coming out there for Doom. Got to feel good for the ego as we get into set point versus survival point right now.
Immediate map and punch in there, just finding on the whip opportunity into the 6P. I'm going to try to check it out, get the guard crush opportunity on there afterwards here, but a little bit afraid of maybe like the long sword of Nagoriyuki coming out of there. Nothing on the 6P.
Trying to do 2H again, trying to go for a pile bunker, not going to be finding it, still just trying to poke out with some 5Ks, trying to bring the foot down, but nothing is breaking this defense.
Keep it up a little bit more. You're going to finally get hit with the close slash.
Oh, nice little Mappa Hunch again. Baiting out with a little dandy step. Maybe seeing if RRC is going to be helping us out a little bit. Nice backdash, though, coming through from Dr. Doom.
Just trying to find it. Starts out with the 2A, cancels out one more time. This time, big hit on there. Unfortunately, what I was about to say was not going to be put onto the other side. Trying to bait out the burst in it for SpriteCranberry. There it goes.
Oh, and there we go. We're going to be getting a loan from the Loan Shark right now as we get in. The blood is going to be popping. We can't get hit again. We got to be hitting the Fauntless, but we don't find the mix.
Oh, we get crossed up at the very end, and now we got ourselves a 2-to-1 situation.
Ooh, this is starting to build up a little bit, starting to get the run back for SpriteCranberry, which I did see before. That's not even all the numbers. It's actually 145-829-103.
Wow, that's almost a phone number. I'm kind of don't
Don't call
a lot
it.
of digits. A lot of digits. Do not call it. That's not Mike Jones' phone number there.
I don't even think that's not even a full phone number. That's only 9 numbers. We need one more in there for it to be an actual phone number.
Good. Okay, we got to deal with international calling things. Okay, good. We're safe. We're safe for now on the VOD.
Shout out SpriteCranberry for that. I don't even know how you come to all those numbers. How do you even figure that out for your gamer tag?
Sometimes the numbers call to you. You gotta find your perfect ones. Like lotto numbers on here right now with the throw. You're gonna take a bite out of Prime, and another one, and another one. No, we're just going for
We're still feeling very hungry on SpriteCranberry. Gonna be finding a 5D and immediately gonna be finding this wall break on SpriteCranberry, already hitting them very low. They're definitely gonna have to be playing a lot more mixy, but they have one more chance. Oh, no, they don't.
Oh, Dr. Doom's hungry, peckish, if you will, at this point. That point yet again. We'll go ahead and spin a little bit of that blood gauge, get back into level 3.
Okay. Trying to hit on the low, still being able to get blood for the blood meter. A little bit of a trade right there. Jumps in with the JH, going to be able to get it. Has to teleport in again, poke out with the 5K. And there we go, RRC after the triple.
Oh, and Sprite has been going in for the 6P a lot and not finding anything but air afterwards here. One more chance. The life is dwindling down. You got a little bit of meter to work with here. You just gotta play it impeccable, but you know what? The sword comes to resolve the chip damage even faster. Dominating Moon.
Duel 1.
Ooh, okay, Dominating Moon. That has been such a long time since I've heard that name. I mean, I'm immediately going to be going for that cross-up, but still going to get DP.
Johnson coming into play early on, sets up for the Escabari and going to be keeping Baiken trapped in there, forcing the burst away.
Nice throw break coming out there. Dominating Moon maybe trying to set up a tether. Nice little RRC. Going to find the tether, trying to set up the door. Going to be able to jump in and get the throw off too.
We're just trying to do the double jump in there, using jumping heavy slash in there. At least baiting out, like, it used to be that in the previous patch, everyone was more than happy to go into Johnson back and forth forever here. Dominating Moon trying to hold it down here, trying to keep Ruffian guessing.
Oh, and there we go. Going to be able to find the counter hit. Already putting a round on the board against Ruffian, who he just got to lock it in a little bit better. Immediate just jump in for the JH. All right, buddy.
Okay. Well, we're going to go ahead and get thrown in here. Doesn't matter if we're going for walkies. I'm going to be the one taking the lead on here. Significant damage and the wall and a positive bonus too.
Going for the Johnson again, going to be finding that tether and just trying to find it again. At least going to be getting the actual tether, but that throw whiff is going to be super plus for Ruffian in order to get some nice damage in. Watch out, JH, you find the DP.
I really want to see some of the changes on here. Actually, that might have been one of them there because the hurt box on Johnson was like reduced downward, reduced downward hurt box when it started. That's what I'm seeing on the patch notes here. Want to see how that affected on there on that mix up here on the trade. Interesting.
Really nice whiff of the Volcanic Viper, especially with that tether. Going to get Dominating Moon in, trying to set up that Kabari again, trying to maybe see. There we go, Johnson. Not going to get that 5D. We do get hit out of that.
Oh, yeah, Night Ray Vortex going to hit first on there. And just, we're going to go for it again. And we are just taking it for the entire length of the stage. Cancel out to the RC.
Oh, Johnson going to cross up again. Find the RC, going to be baiting out the burst from Ruffian, and we're just going to be popping an overdrive in order to finish it off.
Bring out the gun at the end here. Take the lead 1-0 now.
All right, gotta be feeling very good for Dominating Moon. Fear is for Bebop. I don't understand the reference unless we're talking about some TMNT, then I do understand it, but either way, just going to be running it right back in.
Yeah, no hesitation whatsoever on here. kind of curious. We're seeing a lot of the Escabari, the rope on there, which both of them had like some slight adjustments in the frames like for startup on here. Right now we're not seeing none of that though. Souls comes out swinging.
Yeah, try to hit the far slash again, trying to bait out. Oh, the parry coming through from Dominating Moon. Just going to be paying dividends, but nice anti-air on the Yozansen. Going to have to find another way to oppress Ruffian right now.
Yeah, already getting punished again on the Yozansen. Going to go Bandit Revolver. Going to head deep on the corner. Doesn't do the follow-up on the Kabari. Just going to like try to feint it. Catches the trade on the 2H though.
RC after the fact, going to be sending Kabari trying to go for that 5D, not going to find it. Goes the distance, and that's perfect for Ruffian to set up the Volcanic Viper into the ignited Sidewinder, and it's going to be hitting the 6H at the end.
Duel 2.
Hey. Early on, okay, yeah, we're going to get hit with that. We're trying to go in for the Wild Throw, nothing to be found. Had to use the burst to get out of a bad situation.
Now trying to set up, at least going for the Kabari, going to be setting it up for the tether, and now going to be in the corner with the Yozansen, not going to find our hit, instead going to be hit from the air. Our tether used against us right now, as we're going to have to YRC.
Yeah, we're going to get catch with the 2S on there afterwards. Yozansen from downtown, getting all the way to the other side. Yozansen to Yozansen to Yozansen, cashing the checks for the slash.
Beautiful, Yozansen's coming out there at the end. Literally just did it in the air. Did JH and Yozansen that time. Not going to be finding too much on Ruffian. And going to be getting anti-aired at the end of that Yozansen 2. Going to be rough, but we're still just trying to lock it in. Anti-aired again and again.
Ruffian definitely making it feel the pain of Yozansen from this patch on here. But now getting caught with Escabari. The Tommy Mat coming out the play, but gets avoided thanks to the backdash from Ruffian.
Slicing it through, gonna get that Kabari, gonna find the tether, and now gonna find another hit. Maybe the Yozansen, maybe something else. Gonna be punishing on the Volcanic Viper and still oppressing, getting the mat, but forcing the burst out of Ruffian, who this is their real last chance to make something happen.
A real last chance on there. The Night Raid Vortex into the Volcanic Viper, the Sidewinder on there afterwards ignited.
You know, unfortunate there. You still have one shot, but you get exploded in the air. With that, that's going to be another game going to the Dominating Moon.
Oh, like there was some slobber knockering happening right there. Like Ruffian was getting some big counter hits in the play, was able to get that damage in play, but Dominating Moon was able to follow up, eke out that last little bit of damage, take up the lead on here. But it's just a couple of adjustments for Ruffian to maybe turn things around.
Let's see what we can lock in at the very end, maybe deciding on what we want one final time. I see a Johnny coming out this time, coming out, of course, from Ruffian. So maybe the Johnny is the answer against Baiken that we need. Maybe Soul really isn't working for us. A lot of our attacks are getting countered or getting tethered on, so we just got to find another way to get in, especially with 2. So maybe being able to not close the distance, but bring it out a little bit more and keep Dominating Moon away from us.
Maybe, but right now you're not going to get away from the Yozansen. Both sides get checked out. Here comes a 6P away on there. Doesn't get anything for. We'll try to go in for the low profile.
Nice, gonna be able to backdash a little bit. Nice hit out from Ruffian though. Gonna be able to find another anti-air before the burst comes through. Try to 5D it, gets countered for their troubles. Dominating Moon starting to have a little bit of trouble, especially after getting thrown back into the corner. We have a bar tension after this misfire.
Cancel that with the BRC. Check it out for these lows. So this time throws out the card just at the last minute. Notice he doesn't get the final hit, unfortunately. Just going to go ahead with the side split, the stage split, right?
Go in the corner right now. Going to get another tether. Trying to anti-air a little bit. Not going to happen. Stuck in the corner. Nice JS from the crew from Dominating Moon. Not going to be enough. Going to be popping the gun overdrive, but it's just not going to hit.
That fireworks do not go off as planned, but we go ahead with the confirm. Ruffian looking like these adjustments were the right move.
Johnny really has been the answer. Nice little keep away coming out there from Dominating Moon, trying to slide in with the mat. Still trying to poke out right now with the far slash. Seeing maybe if the card is going to help us with that misfire. Just trying to find any connection.
The misfire kind of keeping it from the long distance, able to connect from that. A lot of guard crushes incoming and keeping Dominating Moon into the corner and onto the other side with that adjustment. That was mostly misfires and cards.
And that 62 trying to deal out a card, but nope, it's going to be Fro Break going with the 6K, trying to finish it off, going to be going for a little trick, and that is going to be putting Dominating Moon in the corner. One more misfiner going to do it.
Oh, maybe it was the distance on there. Maybe it's like, you know what? I'm going to be keeping just outside, maybe like at the very tip of your Kabari range in here. Throw out the cards, keep you in the corner. What can you do? Anything that you're going to be doing, instant air dash Ozansen, that's going to be a tricky move now.
It's gonna be a tricky move, but now we just got to be figuring out, maybe gonna have to adjust the game plan a little bit right now for Dominating Moon, because things are looking a little rough, especially with this Johnny.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Does the follow-up on Kabari enough there just to get on the approach, but we're going to put the collar on Johnny, try to keep it locked down, and it's working. RC time.
Okay, nice.
Ooh.
Try to back up a little bit, gonna have to block, try to air dash in, you get called out in the air, you get called out for it again, maybe trying to do a little bit of parry, maybe trying to call out, but you're still just gonna go for the low, gonna be able to JH, string it into the mat, into a few more slashes, into the tether.
Funny moves and try to find the timing a little bit, and like timed it out perfectly with that 2H just to go ahead and get in on the follow-ups on here. Has taken the lead, but tied up right back onto it, brings out the Joker card, slice and dice.
It's gonna be finding Misfiner. Oh my goodness, counter hit coming out there. Gonna find the Misfiner, and just gonna be doing a little vault in order to confirm, and now both of them are literally one tap away. Gun Super is just gonna get out of the way. Oh.
And wants to keep that burst for marriage in the other round on here. Set point for Dominating Moon. Ruffian has been, like, again, figuring out a couple of things on it and going to get the 6P out into another setup on there. Has to get denied thanks to the burst on the getting rid of the card.
Ice finds the throw, gonna be throwing Ruffian away. Gonna clash a little bit as we're just gonna be getting put into the corner once again by Dominating Moon. Gonna be going for the gun overdrive again with that PRC.
Smart parry though from Dominating Moon. Like now, fortunately, still put on there because it's stuck again with the ropes getting away.
Hit. Another Misfiner gonna do it. Just keep away. Misfiner, Misfiner, Misfiner. We're not doing it like we did in 4.0. We all know. But it's 6P!
Yeah, the downward hurt box coming into play one more time on that. We saw that with the zone. We're seeing that with the Johnny right now. And we're gonna go ahead with the other side. Break it out. Positive bonus time.
Trying to find a Misfiner again, backing up a little bit, going to be finding that bar slash and trying to connect another Misfiner with the deal, at least keeping Dominating Moon on block and stopping them from getting in.
Are still out in play, activated on there afterward. He goes in for the low Misfiner. Here comes the burst.
Okay. To be able to jump out of the way. Nice hit coming through, but it just gets bursted out of by Ruffian, who's starting to close the distance, trying to find a flip. Going to be able to bait that out with the PRC. Can we find the OTG?
Oh, off to go in for the card setup on there afterwards here, and it works out lovely on there. We're now up into Game 5 territory yet again.
Okay. All right. Game 5, the Johnny has been proving very well after the character switch. Soul wasn't working. Johnny is. Dominating Moon loves that Baiken, and we're just going to run it back with Baiken to see if we can lock in this set win, or if Ruffian's going to run away with it, especially as we're nearing the end of the ladder.
Yeah, you know, we started out with a couple of Game 5s. We're probably confirming out into a Game 5 here if this is the last match of the ladder on stream before we get to that top 8. We're going to set up with the Nzinga, just gets denied with a 6P, breaking wall time.
Okay, breaking the wall, beautiful stuff coming out there. Maybe trying to find the JH, both of them looking into each other's eyes as we're just trying to run it back. The parry going to whiff, and that means that Ruffian is just closing it down.
Not sure what Dominating Moon saw in that parry, but I got punished all the greater for it here. So that's the deal. Respect the card on there afterwards, and happy for Ruffian to go in there with the throw. Set point for Ruffian.
Oh, immediately going to be fighting the counter hit, trying to close it, maybe trying to find that tether. Just going to back up on the Kabari, back up on the Misfiner as we're still getting these hits in.
Kaneda, an instant air dash gets denied thanks to the card enhancement of the Misfiner afterwards.
Oh! Still coming through. Be able to Just set up some misfinders in there, trying to close you in on the corner. Misfinder again, caught on the low. What do you have left?
Oh, we are in Singa onto it, but we're going to get thrown to the other side. The rope is at hand. The Goldlewis says, get off of me! Into the PRC. Stays on the same side. Happy to go for the air throw.
And you try to go for the parry one final time, but it's just going to be waited out, and Ruffian.
Duel 1.
Yeah, let's not just say his insert. Let's go.
All right, and the birthday train keeps on coming on here afterwards here. Goldlewis versus May. A battle that, like, definitely I've fought from time to time on my own May on this, but not to this level. We're going to go in with the jumping heavy slash and put a cause of terror. A significant life lead for Lasagna Slayer.
Trying to get another Behemoth Typhoon, set up the drone, gonna be going for a little bit of a pincer, just going for, just go, there it was, the 2K, it was right there.
Yeah, check it out, the 2K coming out your way, following with the Behemoth Typhoon, but you know what, 5-8, even though it's nerfed, it's still a damn good button to throw out, because of the counter hit properties especially, forcing the burst away from Lasagna Slayer. We're trying to get out with long range Behemoth Typhoon. The 5P counter hit, getting a little bit on that, but enough time for the jumping P on the split to go ahead and get knocked down, keep it to the other side of the corner.
Nice throw though coming out from Lasagna Slayer, gonna be getting the corner, did not see the reversal super coming out there from insert, going for Behemoth Typhoon instead. Now having to block a lot of these JPs, a lot of this running coming in from insert right now. Mr. Dolphin trying to poke out a little bit, but still this defense is on fire.
Okay, nothing on the 6P, backdashing in the air away from it, but now it is time for a turn. Nice deflect shield, by the way, got rid of the Behemoth Typhoon and put Lasagna Slayer back into the corner.
Here we go, and finds another Mr. Dolphin and gonna be able to take the first round.
Okay, close slashes coming in there, trying to keep all the plus frames on there. Heavy Dolphin afterwards, enough time to get the knockdown and the beach ball coming out to play. Lasagna Slayer is not pressing.
There we go, gonna be able to RC after the fact, confirm for the wall break. Huge for insert right now, but Lasagna Slayer still has that burst. Gonna get air thrown actually and put into the corner. 5B gonna help out. Your options for burst are very limited right now, and they're more baitable, so you gotta be making sure you keep this offense up.
Yeah, like the flex shield on there, pushes back on there one more time, but the far slash coming out to play. It feels like every time they've done a patch, far slash gets better and better on that. We saw in the patch before 2.0 that they expanded that out to where like it has a little bit like further on the hitbox on there afterwards, and this time connecting to the face of the Lasagna Slayer to take the first match.
Beautiful stuff coming out instantly from insert to make a statement towards Lasagna Slayer. Maybe seeing if they're going to be able to bait out the Venom, but with all this rushdown coming through, especially with that Mr. Dolphin, especially with a lot of these dash run-ins, I feel like Goldlewis is going to be sticking for the rest of the set. It's not a good look for Venom in this.
Not going to keep it up with this. I do like the option on here. We saw early on with the first round, Lasagna Slayer was able to take a significant lead just from these follow-ups in here. But the backdash coming in from insert, not going to get anything else from it here. We're just going to keep it to the mid-range.
Nice, gonna try to get Mr. Dolphin in, try to backdash, but it wasn't going to stop insert from getting in. Didn't even do anything on that backdash, but nice throw, nice recognition there.
Yeah, he was able to like throw out on the Thunderbird into the YRCs, get off of me on there. Nothing on the follow-up on the 5A, just happy to block it at the moment here, but we're going to go and get the ground bounce back into the corner. You go, insert.
Keeps trying to throw out the fist. The Behemoth Typhoon going to be able to block Mr. Dolphin as they're just going to get in for a throw. Insert with the air dash, just going to bring the anchor down, try to go for some more JPs, but nothing except for these throws is breaking the defense.
Doesn't get on the setup on there afterwards here, so going to go ahead, use the super at the very end there, just get a little bit more damage on here, but does scale down.
Ooh, nice 2P though coming through from Lasagna Slayer, going to be bringing the coffin down and throwing, maybe trying to get some OTG, just going to be trying to get in with the jump and going for some more Behemoth Typhoons to chip off. Shout out to Isekai Newton for the $1.25 contribution.
Shout out to Lasagna Slayer with the gold burst on there into the corner here, having to hold it back. We are for the ride of a lifetime. Getting put into the left-hand corner. Gold burst right back at you though.
Ooh! Able to catch though and stop the momentum from insert. Going to be able to take that first round. Beautiful stuff there as we're immediately just going to be hitting with the fist, getting the Behemoth Typhoon, shoulder charge in, 2K to extend our combos as we just keep applying this guard crush.
Keep applying the coffin to the forehead of May on here afterwards. Get the backdash on it for the far reach of Behemoth Typhoon. Give an insert chance on here to get onto the other side. Get the follow-up on it, and we're going in for the Dolphin Pile Fuckers! Oh, we got those setups.
That was beautiful back and forth coming out there from insert, but it looks like Lasagna Slayer doesn't care. They're going to wall bounce you, another Behemoth Typhoon to bring it down to earth. Now we're going to be breaking that wall. We do got a bar tension. We are going to be positive. We're instantly going for the laser. Doesn't matter if you are RC, you're going to have to watch out.
Yeah, you couldn't do the full combo on that unless you wanted to risk it. It would have been a bad time for insert on there. It does have a lot of life to their name, so I'm going to have to deal with the chip damage on here. Has no meter to really work with afterwards, so it's just a loving light tap from Lasagna Slayer to bring it down, tie up the rounds.
Beautiful stuff coming out there. And also, you know, I did recognize after the donation what you did. I know what you are. I'm starting to make an enemies list after this cast.
It's a very nice job. It's just very nice.
Either way, get straight back into the set. Gonna be seeing who's gonna be able to get the leg up in our set right now to try to move on to those winners finals.
Check out with the 2P early on in there from Lasagna Slayer.
2K try to poke out again. Try to go for 2K 2D from insert into Mr. Dolphin. Nice 2K.
Oh, found the opportunity on there from the beginning of Behemoth Typhoon to go ahead with the gold burst. Going to get a little meter for it, and may need it just because of the Behemoth Typhoons coming to play. Gets knocked down. Life is starting to drain a little bit. Insert has a full meter to work with. Will they have a chance to make it happen, though?
Definitely a big question. I mean, we're setting up the drone right now. We're going to be able to catch the air go and going to be able to find the RRC. This should be easy work. Why not end it off with the Skyfish? Going to be gunning down insert as we're going to be going straight into the second round.
Okay, early on round start, 5-8. Nothing to be found on there. I'm trying to approach in there with the Dolphin and got snuffed out of the way. One more time for the Behemoth Typhoon. Not being able to build up a lot of meter. It's going to be insert's deficit at this point here. Lasagna Slayer already has 50%.
Nice. Behemoth Typhoon set up the PRC. Try to go for JD, but it looks like Meg does not care about any of that. Just going to be running in with Mr. Dolphin, finding JP into the throw. They're going to be trying to run it down again. Going to be able to find the anchor.
Falls up with the 6-8 into the beach ball setup. We're going to kind of split up. Get the trade on the 6-2 coming in from Lasagna Slayer. And into the air we go with the Behemoth Typhoon forcing the burst away from insert.
RRC coming out, bringing the hammer down again into Mr. Dolphin over and over. Gonna be able to take that round.
Critical time on here. Who's going to be taking the lead? Oh no! That's a big counter hit!
Man, literally just brought the hammer down on May, but May don't care. She's gonna sweep you through, find the throw on the run-in, boarding Lasagna Slayer into the corner. Actually, not anymore. We're breaking the wall with the Orca.
Yeah, opted to go in for the overdrive just because like you can't burst on that on the follow-up on there. So we're gonna go hold down with the blocks in here, sweeping the floor a little bit, make sure that the rubble's all cleaned up here. Oh, we found a May. Found a little bit of May in the dust particles on here afterwards. Trying to go in for the grab and gets it out of the way back into the corner to go with the burst.
All right, there we go. Finding it again. Going to be able to wall bounce, put you onto the wall right now, and we're going to be able to break it too. And Lasagna Slayer just going to lock it in for another game.
Oh, okay. This is on winner's side here. It's like usually when we start on on the top 8, we are starting on the loser side of the bracket here. So whoever wins is going to have, whoever loses is going to have another chance on the loser side here. But that's a bad position to be in here. So.
I just gotta be making sure that you're all good right now. Gonna be getting into this next game.
You'll take us back to the birthday train. Keep having to hear this song every time there's a Goldlewis on screen. They're all conspiring against me on this. But here we go.
Also, you did see I donated an extra $1 because I hate fun. I hate you. You get $70.
Confirmed. NM, Guilty Gear commentator, hates fun. You heard it here first.
Yeah, I hate you. Either way, just get that wall break right there.
Okay, yeah, it's scaled down significantly on that, but we're going in for the air throw in here, catching Lasagna Slayer slacking.
Nice burst coming out though. Gonna be popping the laser overdrive to try to catch Insert, just going to be forcing them on block, but now the YRC going to be clutching up a little bit.
YRC did get off. Oh, the big 5H. You're going to get a big counter hit on top of that with the split afterwards. Not enough, though. Nickelodeon cuts.
Trying to run them again. Nice Skyfish in order to push Insert all the way away, because at this point they are at chip range on Lasagna Slayer. So Lasagna has got to be playing with their life, trying to stomp in, find these behemoth typhoons. Nothing's working. You got to pray that something does.
Oh, the Thunderbird coming out to play for just a little bit, though. Was very low. And the 3K. You did have the meter to follow up just in case on that, but like that very dangerous proposition.
Bring that Behemoth Typhoon, and again, trying to swing and a miss as we're just going to be going into these shimmy mixes, trying to go left and right. And right now, Lasagna Slayer is having a tough time trying to get out of this defense. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, Farslash actually beating out on the 6P on there just because of the unique trajectory that it is and the distance was very helpful on there. Going to go ahead with the follow-up into the split setup. Going to get a right hit, forcing the burst away from Lasagna Slayer.
Forcing the block situation on May is huge right now for Lasagna Slayer. Insert trying to bring the hammer down again. Just going to find the forward slash. No connection there, but a lot of chip going to be coming through from Behemoth Typhoon. Actually going to find a hit. Another one with Behemoth Typhoon. Can we stack this up?
Forcing on the low, and we're draining on that. Doesn't have any meter to really use for faultless defense, so you're going to have to take this chip damage, try to get away. But we get the counter hit on the follow-up from Dolphin.
Little counter. Trying to just poke out our coffin a little bit. Nice RRC after Mr. Dolphin, but still gonna jump away and not confirm.
Yeah, I'm wondering if Insert could have finished the plate on there, but was opting to be a little bit safe on that and may have been very costly.
I mean, we brought the hammer down this time. We're not paying for our mistakes anymore.
Yeah, already more than half that life bar is gone within 10 seconds of the round beginning.
Nice burst though coming through. 5D gonna confirm for us as we got the corner. Continue stacking these Mr. Dolphins and continue to break that wall. There's one more chance right now for Lasagna Slayer. Actually, more than one if we get this burst off, but still, it's a lot of swinging here.
Oh, we're swinging right back. Behemoth Typhoon, one at the overhead. Another YRC has a little bit of meter this time into the counter hit. Doesn't get anything else for it though.
Nice, gonna be able to get the burst off. Not gonna get burst baited in this really rough situation. Insert just gonna have to block against the laser, and now Behemoth Typhoon is right in front of you. You find a few kicks, and you get the game.
I'm not gonna lie, it looks really fun to block and ride on the Burn It Down laser. I would pay tickets to ride on that. Jump up in the air and block that and go across the way, I'd have fun. I think I'd have a good time.
You know, it does look like a lot of fun. They literally just get a free ride in the corner, or you can get a free ride wherever you like, you know?
Yeah, I'm not, like, for Insert, like, it's definitely, like, been leading to a lot of setups for Lasagna Slayer afterwards, especially pushing Insert into the corner. But now we're up 2-2. Insert's been having to use a lot of YRC and a lot of meter that could be used against, like, some faultless defense and damage on there afterwards. Now getting put into the corner thanks to Lasagna Slayer.
Okay, just trying to backdash right now, trying to play a little bit safe. Still, it's going to be on you like glue. Lasagna Slayer trying to push in. Going to be able to find the froze off of a few block JPs.
Okay, deep jump in on there afterwards here. Needs just one more touch, and here that life, the meter is draining. The lifeblood is also draining as well. We're not going to go ahead and get the follow-up on here. We're going to get back into neutral, but not for very much longer. Behemoth Typhoon has something to say, and we're skyfishing the round to set point.
Set point right now for Lasagna Slayer to try to make it to those winners finals. Already bringing the house down with these Behemoth Typhoons as we're going straight into the corner. Nice deflect though. You're still getting hit.
Okay, yeah, follow up on that. We get to break the wall down with a system on there. One more opportunity for Insert.
Still though, these Behemoth Typhoons are proving to be a little bit oppressive. 2K baiting out for another Behemoth Typhoon, another 2K, nice deflect. Your last one is this 2S is gonna seal the deal.
Oh. And I get it with the deflect shield, trying to push away Lasagna Slayer with like the far-reaching Behemoth Typhoon on there, but still was able to reach in the end, able to get that approach, taking that 3-2.
Win.
Beautiful. Seeing how we're going to be rocking things out. Already going to be seeing how we're going to be starting things off. An immediate shoulder check.
All right, going to go in with that 6H on it, and we get the jump in like Potemkin getting a little bit of a buff on the walk speed in this version. They've been helping out a little bit, especially reaching out for it. We're going to get the confirm into the heavenly Potemkin Buster. Let's see the signs and see the stars. This is where Artemis 2 was a couple of days ago.
Oh man, Squanto with an explosive first round, getting the perfect and ending off with the heavenly pot buster. Already trying to see if they can poke out Sim, but Sim is trying to go for a lot of bar slashes in order to poke their way in, finally getting the throw.
Okay, going to be like evolving further on here. One more throw. Have a third, have a fourth. Now we're just going for strike.
This is a strike throw at its basic, but now Squanto is able to get Garuda Impact and start to make their way out of the corner, but it's still not catching Sim, who's just... That fart slash is paying them bills somehow!
Yeah, definitely making it work on here. Trying to go in for the wild throw on there afterwards. Unfortunate on there. Okay, Volcanic Viper, get out of there!
Gonna slide yourself in, find that 5D with the throw, it's fine. Block the Bandit Bringer, find the throw right back in order to confirm for Garuda Impact and force the burst.
Check with that 2D, not finding anything for it, but this time you do. 2K into 2D, the tried and true combo. First match going to Squanto.
Yep, that tried and true universal low combo in order to confirm and then find a hard knockdown always pays the bills. And that time, it was paying for a match for your boy Squanto, who's going to immediately back into it, trying to run the ones.
And I like using, like we were seeing a lot of like reaching out there with the 6H, kind of like going for the distance in here, was still making it very intimidating despite the nerfs that Potemkin got in 2.0.
Duel 1.
I also got to point out that Sim's gamer tag right now is average far slasher, which couldn't be more true.
Oh, fuck, definitely the truth, dude, coming into play, but we're going to go in. Another throw.
BRC keeping ourselves in the corner, backdashing a little bit, maybe trying to catch another far slash. No, it's going to be another throw. This strike throw mix right now from Sim is godlike, and it keeps catching Squanto.
Yeah, Squanto looked like trying to go on the backdash on there, got punished for it. This time going to be able to get away into the Hammerfall. Garuda Impact on the quick RC.
Still just trying to dash in again, maybe a little Hammerfall action going on. Just going to be jumping in, trying to find a jump. And there we go, forcing the burst coming out from Sim, who's just going to run in, try to get the throw off the far slash. Could they be able to get the gun flame and get that wild throw?
So wild, you don't even need anything else on it. Just throw out the 6H in the round in Sim's favor.
Nice little anti-air confirmed into Garuda Impact to try to keep this offense up coming out from your boy Squanto.
Oh! Catches on the backdash again. Going to be plenty of time in there to go the optimal route on there, following up with the Mega Fist to break the wall.
Nice RC to continue this offense, but the DP from Sim going to save them against the 5D, just trying to wait out and run in for the throw off of the backdash and go for a Bandit Bringer. Mixed it a little bit, but still got caught.
Still enjoying it, but we got the Sidewinder ignited on. They're going to cancel out to finish off, continue on the combo, forcing the burst away from Squanto. And we got the confirm into the RC. Heat Knuckle is going to do it.
Beautiful cast there coming out from Squanto, being able to confirm off the Heat Knuckle, going into the third round, immediately trying to find on the low, maybe a 6H, maybe a jump in, just going to trade a little bit. But again, the far slash game is starting to come out from Sim.
Checking out there, trying to cancel out on that, but we're going through the heat tackle. Back into neutral we go. Going to get Guard Crush, and we just walk up. Potemkin Buster on there.
Nice DP right back though from Sim, who's trying to find another slash in, trying to maybe wait out Squanto, who wants to get in a little closer. Sim knows that they can play more at that range, but it looks like, oh, the PRC bait!
Oh, that was sneaky on there. I kind of like seeing that on here. We're going in forward, Mega Fist. The last opportunity could apply punish on the OTG afterwards, but we're flicking the projectile back, and we're just reaching out with our full body. That's 2 now for Squanto.
All right, Squanto starting to build up those wins, needs 1 more in order to clutch it up and move on to fight against Insert in those losers quarterfinals. We'll see if Sim, Sim has some really good strike throw, especially what we saw at the start. I feel like Squanto started to get a little bit knowledgeable on their tactics, but let's see if they can bring it back.
Duel 1.
Despite that, we've been seeing a lot of like at least setups in here from Sim, being able to run up a throw, try to get things going on there, but we can get the cross up. We're going to stay on the same side. Happy to take the throw again one more time. Let's go back to the corner and repeat the process.
Trying to air dash in again, maybe backing up, trying to throw again, but this time around still going to get counter hit. Going to be able to vortex their way in before a burst comes through from Squanto, who just jumps in 2K2D to get the hard knockdown. Just trying to find that jump in game again.
Oh, the 6H is going to reach out in there with the far shoulder tackle on there. Going to reach out one more time. This 6H has been doing an amazing amount of work into the fast RC. Potemkin Buster going to get a follow-up. He's not going to break that wall and break the body. Holy moly.
That damage, I thought maybe they'd live, but now that Heat Knuckle really secured their doom and is on set point now for your boy Squanto, immediately finding that 2D, just going to be able to put you into the corner.
Check out with the beauty. In fact, the third one, oh, that's going to make the mark on there. There goes the burst on there. Nothing else you can do in that situation. The wild throw does connect, but doesn't have meter to convert.
Just backing up, going to be putting you onto the wall while bouncing over and over. Just going to be tackling our way to the wall. Going to end it off with a heavenly Potemkin Buster. I'm going to be finishing off the set 3-0.
Oh my goodness! Like a fly caught on the paper. Squanto looks at it. It's like I could grapple that heavenly Potemkin Buster on there, bring it down, clean up house.
Oh man, of course, from North Carolina, and make sure you guys, as Khalil said, make sure to follow ParagOnline as we're getting straight into this set.
It's definitely one of my favorite bouts to watch on here, so good to see them make another top 8 here for ParagOnline. They have to deal with the minions irate coming in there, forcing the burst away from Lurry, but here comes the meteors.
Trying to run in, maybe trying to see if they can find on the low. Gonna get that hard knockdown. Trying to find anything else. Eating another Afro RRC off of the dive scalpel and just gonna try to swat you into the corner there.
Okay, and I like the wait, the patience on there just to make sure the burst would keep them out of the corner on the follow-up.
Okay, try to dive scalpel again. Gonna be able to find a counter hit. No confirm off of it though, sadly, but just gonna be trying to find the syringe down. Nice 5D to catch though.
Minion on the other side here. We're going to have to deal with the Jacko sandwich on here. One more time. Already actually was able to catch on that. Hell no. Time to put you in the wheelchair.
Trying your hardest not to scream, just trying to blow into your mouth. It's not going to be too well though, as Lurry is starting to make their way back in, setting up a bomb. Going to be far slashing you, trying to poke in with a scalpel, but not going to be finding anything just yet.
One more time, throwing out the minion number 1, coming out to play, keeping a full distance in here. You better finish this quick because the meteorites are coming for you.
Ooh, just going to be eating you and spinning you right back out through a portal. Going to be taking that round.
Easily could have been different if it was another item on there. Pikguy may have been having the call, but it's another meteor! What are we, Final Fantasy 4?
Yeah, no, there's some really good RNG that Lurry's finding right now, and they're just keeping this offensive pressure. Gonna get hit out of the sky with a kick. It's perfectly fine. I'm trying to find their own 5K back in.
Another minion coming out to play, trying to get through the anti-air on that. No dice after all here, trying to send out the Pokemon.
Right, gonna back up, maybe hit out some minions, trying to show a little bit of love by throwing that bag, but nothing seems to be working to stopping this set play coming through from Pikguy right now. Actually, no, we swapped them away and we're trying to continue it.
We do get the donut, but now we're having to deal with the mini Faust on here. The teleport onto the RC on there. It's the surprise. Doesn't even want to deal with that minion. Just going to be watching the show.
Okay. Trying to back up, minions still trying to come in, maybe trying to 5P right now in order to bat out, mix, trying to come through, storing an item, gonna be able to find the poke, about to swing into the wall.
Oh, we're going fishing. What are we finding though? Hammers, bombs, minions, everything coming in between, throwing out one more time on there, but we still have to deal with the worry of mini Faust.
Right, trying to swing through, gonna be able to find that poke, trying to run Pikguy down for another poke, finds the J2K, gonna be able to combo you on the wall one more time, actually whipping on the hole-in-one!
Oh no, that could be unfortunate on here. RC on there, gonna block the burst coming in, and doesn't able to finish the job, but goes in for the low afterwards. Obsidian still in the first match, tied 1 round each.
Oh man, that is so unfortunate there for Lurry, but we still got our army of children trying to run through the mini Faust, trying to find something alongside that 5P, as now you gotta be wary of the one on screen.
There are so many items, so many minions on the screen right now. You gotta keep track of everything, but we're gonna go fishing, play a little bit of that on the follow-up on your A lot of air time in the fishing at that.
Sometimes you find a lot of hair time with those JHs coming through, and they just keep paying those dividends. Right now, we swat out a minion, trying to play it safe. Find Super, going to catch on that neutral jump.
Oh, that's the second time it's happened, and it's going to be costly for that Lurry. Going to take the first match.
Yeah, gonna be able to take that win. I hope nobody saw the time, as we're gonna be going straight into this second game to see if Pikguy is gonna be able to find those lucky situations again.
And we're holding off for a little bit. Maybe we're trying to before we hop back on, keeping to the Jacko play. Maybe taking a minute just to reflect on what we saw. That was a long first match.
Yeah, no. And with those long first matches, that also means, you know, more of the mental stack, more of the, you know, the heart's going to be racing as you're getting into a lot of those little, like, last health on both sides sort of situations. So I imagine we just had to calm down a little bit, but it looks like that helped because we're already getting some good pincer setups.
Pikguy going in to explode the minion early on here. That risk gauge is exploding on there, but Lurry able to get a hit and, like, mitigate the damage a little bit, forcing the burst away for Pikguy to keep remaining in the corner.
We're going to be sending so many minions to try to do our bidding, getting that risk higher and higher. The 5D going to break through, but not getting much more than that. Lurry gotta find a way out of this corner, and with another reversal overdrive, going to find it.
Count them down. That's number 3 in there, holding it in. How do you feel on the pain scale?
I bet you'd be feeling like 100 if that happened 3 times in a row to you. This meteor better clutch up right now, and it's going to!
Oh, I feel like I've seen like enough meteors for a full set at this point. Where are these coming from, Larry? On here afterwards, going to go nothing on the 6H. Unfortunate on here. We're going to go ahead and get the trades. Pikguy still in the corner on here.
Bring down a hammer, trying to see if they're going to be able to get through. The hammer takes out one of the minions, and we just teleport in to find the throw. And on chip damage range, we clutch up.
Oh, that was with a sliver on both sides on there. Lurry happened to make the throw happen at the very end. And I do like what I'm seeing from Pikguy on here. A lot of uses of the shield in here to stop some of the aggression coming in from Faust.
But still, this J2K is doing very good at closing the distance against Pikguy. Now trying to maybe get a thrust in there, forcing the guard crush. Going to be able to get a nice slash in there too, and teleport with the scarecrows in order to force that burst out.
And running up on there, had to deal with the minion and into the corner on there, getting powered up a little bit more, holding down with the mask. Jumping dust gets striking down by the minion.
Nice little counter hit. Burst gonna be coming out. Gotta be watching out for the ton. You don't, and you just get hit down because of it. Mix. Second one not going to hit at all. And we find our juggle. Gotta find one more good hit.
Try to go in there one more time with the 2H afterwards. There was some lovely neutral jump happening in there from Pikguy. Realizing Lurry probably going to go into for the mix in there. Was able to thread the needle just to get away from that situation.
And now finding those JHs, JD, J2K, and ended off a love in order to send you to another part of our stage. Tried to swat out immediately with a 2P, but Pikguy smart. They just back it up.
Back it up on here. We're going to go like float onto the other side on here. Get rid of all the minions. Minion Faust still in place. The only minion that Lurry actually needs at this point here.
Oh, and so many items are flying around. Burst coming through. You slip on a banana peel. There is a afro in your hair, which means JD is just going to be burning away at you as they wait for you to get out of the defense.
Yeah, I couldn't really do anything of it because you were having to hold the block stun because of the parade on it.
Send a minion, gonna help you out. Send another minion, going to force that back up with a tornado, forcing another minion, but did you just walk into the bomb?
I think so. I think that is exactly what it is. Boom goes the dynamite, and 2 goes the Lurry right now.
Oh man, we just gotta lock it back in to try to get the reverse sweep right now, because that is a rough way to go. But hey, it's okay. We're still alive here. We're in the top 8 for a reason.
Yep. Sometimes you gotta deal with the Mario Party. The best of the ways on here. Pikguy has potential to make this happen on here, but has to do the reverse 3-0.
Mankind.
That's what you got to be trying to fish for right now. So you got to be making sure you're locking in, especially finding those really good minion setups against Lurry. But Lurry immediately popped a meteor into the snip, snip, snip for a command grab. I imagine going immediately for JD. There we go.
Holding it back on there, getting in it, but we're going to go in. We're actually using the counter blitz to go ahead, spin the 50% meter, get onto the other side, get the positive bonus on here, and we're beating up with the jumping slash air-to-air towards the burst.
Can't believe it. Finally, the first time in a bracket, I have seen the counter blitz coming out. Going to be from my boy Lurry as they're just mixing the corner over and over. Bring down the tower as we're just going to be getting a wall break again. One more solid confirm will do Pikguy in.
All the minions are being denied, and also the anti-air going to glide into the face of Pikguy into set point for Lurry.
Alright, Lurry's just got to lock in a little bit harder right now, finding a JP in order to get that minion out of there, trying to bring in some more scalpels, eating the ton, get another JP, but still that 2K2D a little too strong.
Cancel out on the minions, but we're going to get into mid-air and put Lurry back into the corner. We may want to try to get back on here, power up the minions one more time. Number 2 coming out to play, denying Lurry from jumping out.
Yeah, Lurry is stuck in this corner, and that risk gauge is starting to get a little worse and worse, but it's fine. Find 2P into 6P. Gonna find another JH, bring the hammer down again as another ton is on the stage. Nice RRC, going to confirm with a little far slash, not getting much more than that.
Yeah, unfortunate, wasn't able to get the 5H on there afterwards here, but again, returning back into the norm, we were seeing a lot of the shields coming out from the minions from Pikguy.
He's going to be finding that hard knockdown. Gold Burst going to be coming through for Pikguy as they're just throwing minions over and over. Keep catching Lurry. Lurry's got to be very patient, trying to go in with the thrust. Going to be able to use the 5K and another minion. Find the ton for a little bit of a ground bounce.
I may be being a little bit too careful there. Tried to kickball when the minions was too far away at that point. May have been very costly in terms of time and space on that. As we're seeing right now, Lurry trying to get the side switch with the baseball bat. No can do, but the wall is definitely a different opportunity.
Not confirm that into a super, and the BRC actually going to be catching you as they're going to be able to hit on the load, making you punished for not ending it off of an overdrive in order to confirm the kill.
Counter hit, immediately burst on that, trying to throw in a high flinging minion on there, but gets denied because Lurry was just running up.
Keeping the bomb in Pikguy's corner, trying to store another item. Mini Faust army going to be saving Lurry's life as they're going to be spitting out another meteor. A nice burst coming out.
Eventually able to save that on there. Now we're just throwing in minions to be in there. We're trying to get in. The teleport on the other side gets a little bit of a love tap, but not much else on there afterwards here.
Going to be poking out the minion again, trying to run Jacko down. 5K and a 5K into the mix. Try to PRC to keep this going, but again, another drop in the corner.
Jacko run on there afterwards here. Again, getting hit with the shield into the tap. Dust on here, set the minion onto the other side here. Now you got to guess.
Still having the frontless defense so much right now. Try to find that J2K, try to set up a bomb, able to swat out another minion. That explosion going to be on your side, going to hit you. A nice combo, nice confirm with the counter, and it's going to be Pikguy taking the game.
Okay, we're still in it, still on the loser side, but still got a long way to go here. Very, very, very long match there.
It's two characters that zone and try to get as many items as possible to just space each other out. That is the recipe for a long game.
Yeah, but I'm here for it. I'm here all the way for it. Just definitely have to keep up with all the items and everything. Lurry's been doing a good job of mixing up and being able to recognize which items to save on there. We saw that with the meteor, like just saving it for the opportunity because that's just a high value item all the way through.
And a poke again, backing up right now. Trying to find a 5K, going to be feeling the music as the Mini Faust army is just going to be running through, but the minion finally finding its way in.
Well, catches that with the 2S on there from the float against Lurry.
Right. Going to be setting up an afro right now. Actually going to get push block into it as we're going to be setting up a little super to try to motivate our minions.
The pendulum keeps on swinging on there. We're going to get in there. Number 1 making a full effect right there, but we're going to get in with the 6P coming from Lurry.
Bring the hammer down again. Maybe trying to find another hammer. A ton. All these items come through and the JH. And let's just throw them all out. Why not?
We're throwing everything out. Pikguy tried to go for a 6P to try to deny it. Got nothing for it here. Got an extremely nice 2S. Got the corner from it. Not that they needed it at that point there. Got the round anyway.
Throwing it down. 2K2D coming out from Pikguy. Mini Faust Army trying to clutch up for Lurry right now. Okay. Block. Gonna have to throw some more items out. Throw whiffs, but it's at full screen, so we don't care. And nice snip, snip, snip.
Check out that throw. After no setting fire to it yet, goes in for the jump dust, having to hold it down with his faultless defense.
Nice meteor. We're trying to hit him low again. Maybe a 2H would help us, do us some good.
I like that Lurry was able to recognize that it was time for Jacko's turn. Went for the backdash on there. Now being put in the corner, being able to give a chance for Pikguy to set up on here. Catches on! Oh my goodness, the close attacks are coming in. Full advance on here. Okay.
One more good confirm is going to be able to tie up the set. 5P trying to clutch up right now for Lurry. They find the Scarecrow PRC. Not going to find a confirm for a minute. Oh, there's a chop!
Oh, from downtown, throwing up the three-pointer. 6P, and you were able to get the OTG on there afterwards here to tie it up now 2-2.
Pikguy is starting to run it back, trying to make a difference against Lurry right now. Lurry knows that they are in a rough situation, so they just got to make sure that they hold themselves down, make sure that Pikguy cannot find their way in. If they get that, they'll be okay.
Oh, this is a dance. The Pikguy's finding the rhythm a little bit. Can we change up the tune though for Lurry?
Definitely the big question. We're already no hammer for you. You're gonna have to deal with this pincer setup.
If I had a hammer, I'd hammer in the morning, I'd hammer in the evening, especially on these minions. We're gonna go in for the diving on the scalpel on there afterwards, but the confirm from Pikguy gonna force the burst away from Lurry.
Running in, whiffing the throw, unfortunate. JD going to connect off of the bomb. That is an easy wall setup, but no, the burst is going to be coming out from Pikguy to stop you in your tracks.
So have to deal with the bomb, so you can't really do anything on there afterwards here, and you have to deal with another one. Big counter hit, couldn't. Oh, Lurry wanted to connect with that. Didn't get as much out of it as they wanted to. This counter hit is going to be a nice consolation prize for sure.
Yeah, just bringing the wheelchair in, that's another break to your shins. It's going to be unfortunate for you, as now, once again, Lurry going to be on set point and has to really lock it down if they want to move on.
Immediate use of the shield, but there's a trumpet waiting for you. Gets a little bit closer to Faust these days, so you can go ahead and bring out the parade.
Right, nice. Finds that slash in. Going to be able to confirm on an afro. Tried to set up the JD, I imagine, but Pikguy having none of that. Going to be setting up a throw off of the minions and just going to be prepping them up.
Oh, we're already throwing them out there, trying to get the anti-air minion, but now all three of them are coming into play. Fully masked and taken away. 6H into the 6P yet again!
Right, there we go, getting the hit off again. Going to be putting you into the corner with a little mix. Going to be getting that J2K off, bringing that house down, and going to be putting you on another part of the stage. So let's see how you confirm out of this.
No minions going to be immediately on. They're not biting this time on the shield twice. Happy to teleport over there. Get the near lead on there afterwards. Just one more hit to be able to turn this around.
Right, shooting out an item, gonna be that hammer, try to bring it further, but the minions are still keeping us out of distance. Just gonna have to continue to block, trying to throw another minion in, trying to throw the love, maybe trying to find a JD off of this if they are able to close the distance. Gold burst!
Oh, that was important too. Got rid of all the minions also as well on that, as well as getting some of this meter. Gonna go in, right in, putting Pikguy into danger on the back up, but the throw coming in for set point for both players.
Final game, final round, everything has led to this, and now this is important. Immediately starting off with a 5H for Lurry. They tried to get the JD, just gonna get Dash out of the way, trying to get that 6P set up.
All but Mini Faust said, no, don't stop messing with my dad.
Finding that bad about a swing, trying to find that 5K, finding the bar slash, just gonna mix up with that 2H, trying to bring it forward with the Mini Faust army who just juggled you. That was so good.
Insane pickup. Wasn't able to get the full thing, not a hard knockdown on it, but getting pushed back into neutral thanks to the help of the minions from Pikguy.
A2K coming through, gonna be able to catch that for a break check. Gonna teleport in YRC, the get off me tool coming through for Pikguy as they just tried to set up an army of minions to just fight for them.
Run under, unfortunately could not get away from the minions. Going to give another chance for Pikguy to set things up here. Both nearly even on here. Trying to build up the meter, get the mix. No chance for a YRC, but the burst comes out for Pikguy.
To be able to find that burst, probably praying that did not get baited. Trying to thrust out right now, maybe trying to send in the bomb. We're starting to lose our attention. We're in danger. We have to close the distance here and now. And the bomb does it and confirms Lurry to move on as the mini Faust army tries to carry away her body.
I'm speechless. Absolutely speechless.
A little weird there, but no, they're still here. They're still here.
Yeah, that was like, it's like, wait, did Kaneda not set any of the buttons? But then I realized, oh, there was not a name on that. Good old Gramblue bug almost happening at that moment. But regardless, we're in the match at TestYourLuck with a 2-8 to deny Kaneda anything.
Already starting off, getting a lot of blood, almost at 3 levels. Meanwhile, Kaneda is starting to close it in, maybe trying to find a close slash. Gonna find the Husta into the Tyrant Bear.
Keep up with the close slash into there, YRC. And here we go, we're putting the credit card into the security chip.
Here we go, trying to find a way to cash ourselves out, getting closer to free bars. Both of them are just trying to wait each other out, and there we go with a little bit of an Elcon.
They didn't actually use a lot of blood gauge as a result of that. Just happy to go in it, but you know what that means? We need to spend more money.
Ooh, oh, we spent well. We won at the penny roulette machine because we found that burst bait.
Yo, we got the card with 18 months, 0% APR. Nice.
We'd love to see that, but we're just gonna be dashing back and forth on the blades right now before a little bit of a Hawkbaker trying to get us in.
Check out with that, but doesn't complete the follow-up on there. Just denial with that, and we're going to go in, keep Kaneda into the corner thanks to the burst.
ERC coming through, gonna find a low confirm, gonna find another hit on Kaneda, going to kill them off again. TestYourLuck very quickly taking the first game.
Yeah, caught on the backdash too, so was definitely in a bad spot at that point here. Very quick work, especially after what we were seeing in our last set.
Gonna be getting straight into the next game, seeing if we're gonna be able to lock it in once again. TestYourLuck having a very explosive start there, really catching on the high lows against Kaneda right now. But let's see if Kaneda's gonna run it back.
That with the 6K. Oh, and we're gonna block the DP. You know that's gonna be violence.
Yeah, that's how to just let somebody run up on you, but we're able to step our way in with a little L punch. Bait out, try to bait out the Lone Shark, but they're gonna get it on you. Burst out, bro, the burst again.
That following the fence on here, but we get in with the just defense, like get a little bit closer in throw range for TestYourLuck.
Rocking out again, backdashing, maybe trying to set up a back and forth with the Beyblade right now, but nice little hit coming through for Kaneda. Going to be finding the throw after running it into the corner. We're still growing out here, so we're just going to be able to get a Hawkbaker, put you up on the wall, finish it with.
Oh yeah, we forgot, we need to frame. We need to frame that super on there afterwards here. Let's like try to reapply it on there. Catches on the follow-up, but no dice.
No dice coming out here. Just gonna be fighting a nice little 5D though for a perfect against TestYourLuck. Finally making a strong answer back to all this offense from TestYourLuck.
Immediately going into the backdash. Far reach and Beyblade doesn't get anything of it, but the follow-ups certainly are.
Trying to get through again. Baited out the 5D. Really solid PRC bait there. Just going to dash in, find the blood suck to try to cash out on that blood level.
Kaneda just got burst back, but trying to make it on there. Good on there with the throw. Trying to bait out the burst on there. Gets the corner as a consolation prize, and there it goes.
Ooh, an immediate cancel after the Lone Shark. Going to do you in another game for TestYourLuck.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot that it cancels on there afterwards. That was so quick on there, and nice job from TestYourLuck for recognizing that.
Pretty sure Kaneda didn't remember that either because they got break checked so quick on running.
Starting to see a little bit of those changes from Nagoriyuki come into play on there. Like you said, cashing out with the with the credit card on there. You know, close slash jump cancel on there, it being a new thing that that Nagoriyuki has access to in this version of the game.
Trying to run in right now to be able to get the hit. Nice burst though coming out from Kaneda as they're just trying to fight another poke. Nice low though coming through from TestYourLuck. Beyblade and the 5K going to get a lot of damage. Yeah, here we go, Lung Shark.
Yeah, the move Yuki Moyoi. I'm trying to remember that for here instead of just calling it credit card all the time on here, and going to spin a little bit of that into the RC on there afterwards. Another round and a set point for TestYourLuck incoming.
Looking really rough here for Kaneda. Has to find a good way to confirm in a little bit of the 1-2 from TestYourLuck though. Starting to take some damage. Oh my god.
Jumping slash coming in for Kaneda. Doesn't get much else from it here. Having to hold back up to the neutral. TestYourLuck has been winning that most times, but not this time. We do get the corner and a big counter hit on top of that here. Going to be able to follow that up with the stamina and bring it out with a Hawkbreaker.
Trying to run it down again. Going to be finding another hit for a counter. Going to be going for the RTL. Going to be riding the lightning all the way to the wall. Going to wall break, but now we are just in chip range.
Trying to find that one hit, and there it is, the 6K. Mark it down.
Right, set point versus survival point right now. Already teleporting back and forth, but Kaneda's still going to be able to run you into the corner, try to find that 6K. But with that throw wood, we're cashing out.
Oh, we are more than catching out. Canceling out, holding, trying to see about any sort of button from Kaneda. Nothing on the 6H was going to give Kaneda a chance to get in, but not for very long. The confirm from TestYourLuck.
Trying to swing out, maybe go for that 2P. Nice burst coming through, and we're just going to be letting the blood run out.
Oh, we get a full punish on that from the far slash on here. One more chance on here. Kaneda's got to make the touch, but TestYourLuck is going to make it very hard. TestYourLuck, Kaneda.
And the credit card coming through, going to be running it right.
Okay, so Giovanna versus Potemkin. Squanto so far has been the other 3-0 against him earlier on and on the loser side. Like we're showcasing all the terror on this. Insert on the Giovanna, maybe an interesting wrinkle to this though.
I mean, that's a third throw this time. Do another drill kick, trying to find close slash. I mean, it's already such a strong game.
We're going in with a burst on there afterwards here. Hold it down. Brute impact.
Brute impact again. Brute impact again. Going for the regular throw. Garuda impact again into 5D. All right, we really like Garuda impact. I see that now.
We got one summon in Final Fantasy, and that's Garuda, and we're going to spin it every battle. Every battle!
I mean, hey, it worked to get us the wall splat in order to get Heavenly Potemkin Buster, so hey, we'll take it.
Val going to keep up the pressure on there afterwards, trying to get away from the forward Mega Fist, but no dice.
And jump in again. Going to be trying to tackle away over to the corner right now, trying to maybe go for that 6H, but everything is getting blocked. I never say anything wrong.
Trying to cancel out into this long reaching on the hammer fall. Hearts are not on fire just yet, but the Garuda impact keeps on going. Baits out, the YRC was too far away, and that's going to give Squanto all the time in the world to reach up and bring up Buster.
I'm not going to lie, that was just foul. I'd be upset after that. That was foul.
It's never a great feeling when it when it whiffs just like that and giving Squanto all the time.
Daisuke's favorite child is what I'm looking at. I don't know, man.
Definitely been feeding Potemkin maybe a little too much on here. It's a insert. What are we doing? We are switching up here. We are playing.
Listen,
we're playing with fire.
No, listen, Leo cooks here. Trust. Insert's gonna cook right now. All right.
Okay.
Oh, okay, that was something. We get back turn. Oh, nice, being able to get on the other side with the back turn K. Okay.
Oh, okay, all right. Into the back turn. What are we going to see new stuff? We're just going to check with the lows. Into the overhead follow-up on here. Doesn't get the connecting slide, but we do get the overdrive. Very nice.
Such a beautiful start coming out there for Insert. Already rushing it down. BRC coming through. Going to be getting into the back turn. I think they tried to go for the parry, but they just stood there.
Oh, great throw in there for the back throw from Squanto. Trying to find out about the insert, not finding anything forward, just kind of reaching out forward. Mega Fist into the RC. Back in the corner you go.
Oh, and the TP gonna get blocked with that. Squanto has free reign in order to get his Heat Knuckle. Gonna be able to find the wall break and take your life.
Oh, well, I was actually wondering if Guts was going to kick in at the very last moment, but it was not to be. We're just going to go in for the flash kick early on for insert.
There we go. Gonna be trying to find the far slash into 5H. Gonna get knocked down. Just have to play it safe. Does not lock on the Gruda. Impacted. He died in 2D!
Instant air dash over the 6H, and we're going to catch him in there with the overhead. I maybe become a believer in this Leo from insert.
Here we go. Oh, the BRC going to be clutching up right now for your boy Squanto, trying to bring it to the corner. Trying to jump out of the way, though, is insert. Can you find a way in? Oh, you went through 2-3-6 and get it in!
Follow up on that, but goes into the Potemkin Buster. You don't need anything else. You just have the dessert as it is. Going to go in. Number 2 for Squanto. Insert, what do you have for us next?
I love seeing Jonah, otherwise known as Gay Sex Legend, in the chat saying that insert got hoed. Oh my god.
Someone in the chat also was talking about the May Potemkin matchup, and that is not a fun matchup to deal with. You do have the disjointed normals in there from May, but you have to deal with, like, you still have to be very much up close and personal on against it. And we're going to see why just in a second here as insert switches back to the May.
Hey, Sex Legend, if you ever want to coach me, I am always free. Either way, though, going to be getting straight into the next match as we're already trying to see insert, back on the May, seeing if they can try to break through your boy Squanto's offense.
Use of the far slash coming out to play, but getting denied a lot. Here comes the heavy vertical dolphin. Not didn't get a lot for him because of the burst, but right back at you. Turnabout's fair play.
Okay, nice counter hit coming out there. 2K2D, trying to find some IAD mix-ups a little bit. Gonna be trying to get that JP into the throw. Nice little strike mix coming through.
All right, we'll see potentially again, but we got a little bit of hit right into the reversal on there. Doesn't want to finish off the hammer fall.
All right, there we go. We're gonna be able to find a Mr. Dolphin. Maybe the answer was going to our main all along.
Oh, sneaky. Almost felt like a Millia mix-up near the end with the Dolphin's help.
Nice screw impact coming through, walking it down. Going to be able to find a nice counter hit. He's trying to get back up, but he's having nothing of it.
Reaching out. Time for another Garuda. Back canceled out. The Dolphin is coming to meet you. The show comes to you.
Tried to backdash, but still got counter hit on the low. Stuck in the corner right now. Has a bar attention, but the Orca is going to stop that.
Yeah, tried to go for the 6K routing on there afterwards, was not able to pick it up with the 2K afterwards, unfortunately, but was able to go ahead with the follow-up on here, trying to keep it plus with the help of the people. Oh, I love the dare, the run up on the lows coming in, and catches on the 2D with another one, kicking out the killer whale. Insert on the board.
Oh, man. This Orca is paying dividends right now. Holy... that's a Netanyahu Orca. All right.
To throw a whale at Pot. I feel like Potemkin can just buster anything coming down that way. Right back at it though. Insert trying to with the far slashes early on.
Nice. Gonna be able to throw your boy Squanto into the corner, trying to go for a little hop for some mix, but your boy Squanto gonna be fine. Just blocking, gonna find a little low. It's fine.
Flicks away into the RC. Gonna get the follow-up with the heat tackle. Enough time to go ahead with the Garuda impact.
Ooh, nice counter hit coming through from insert. Again, trying to air dash mix, but this time around, Squanto doesn't care. You're dying.
So we got one more. The far region. Oh, you thought that move was completely whipped on there. 3K is still an option in those cases. Happen to split on there into the run-up afterwards. Keeping with the cold slashes.
Another throw. PRC in order to confirm off of it. Bring the hammer down. Going to be in chip range. Jesus.
Oh, got the top cap dust. Next hit's gonna count on there. Both players have. Oh, we try to slide ahead. We try to sneak it out, but you cannot with the Dolphin in air.
Really looking to running it down. Mr. Dolphin trying to close the gap, trying to do a hammer fall. Garuda impact. This faultless defense is literally the last line of life right now for Insert. Jumping over, the Mr. Dolphin catches!
Oh, and Johto in the chat just begging for a flicker of the flick coming out into play. Keeping on the same side after the split on here. Insert trying to switch it up.
Oh my god, GameSex Legend is literally going insane in the chat, and now Insert is rushing it down, finding some hits through, trying to break this wall, but your boy Squanto just gonna clap it out.
A legend for a reason, absolutely here. We're gonna catch on them with the 2K, setting up there, nothing for it here. We're trying to see what Squanto is wanting to press. So far, it's nothing but the burst.
We're gonna hammer down, nice little 6H coming out there, a little bit of a slide head, maybe trying to find a little kick in there, maybe trying to bring the fist down, send you back to earth. Garuda impact, gonna get a nice guard crush, gotta find a good hit though.
Oh, and like set up the distance in there just to avoid Insert from being able to get anything started on here. Heavy vertical Dolphin when he hit with the JP afterwards.
BRC coming through. YRC in turn though from Insert to get her off of you. As now, oh, the pot buster.
Oh, you have the PRC to follow it up, and here's set point for Squanto.
Squanto can close it out and knock Insert out of the bracket here and now. Already finding a few Garuda impacts, trying to find another good hit. Hey, Garuda impact works.
Okay, knocked out in the same side for the mix-up.
Okay. Pro coming out, bringing the hammer down. Oh my god.
With the pile bunker time. Going in with the follow-up one more time. Full stick of butter. One more time. Nothing on the tap dust here, but get the push away into the corner, keeping it locked down. Goldbird coming out from Squanto.
Right. Trying to maybe swing. Nice little 6H to try to poke from your boy Squanto, but still getting caught on the low. Mr. Dolphin just going to be trying to run it down. Maybe can we find another poke?
Hammer fall into the RC, trying to get onto the other side. Immediately jumping over the Garuda impact. Squanto's been going to the Garuda well. A few too many Garuda times on there. It's now 2-2. Another game 5 NM.
Oh, risky sweep. This is what I live for. I live for these close sets. I live for the chat booing or hyping you up in there. I live for the community, and that is exactly what we're seeing here.
All the way through here.
Why didn't he Orca? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Nah.
I think chat's lost their mind.
I mean, I had no mind to begin with, but it's further lost. It went further 10 meters away from me. At this point here, 2-2. We're going to tie up. We're meeting up in the air. Back to the corner to go. Heavy Dolphin into the burst for Squanto.
Oh, nice heat knuckle catch for your boy Squanto. Going to be able to get the wall break immediately onto Insert, who still has burst in order to get them off of you. Nice RRC.
Oh my god, that was a far-reaching 5H on top of that to get the cancel. Insert is in the element right now.
RRC coming to boot too, trying to get the Garuda impact, shoulder check, not going to happen. Bring the hammer down as we try to find the Mr. Dolphin in PRC, try to sweep back dash.
Okay, I do like that. It's going in. Insert's making me a 3K believer again. Been making it work even with the nerfs to that move on here. Gonna go into the instant air dash, keeping it low, go win for the throw.
Nice, and a little PRC. Doesn't have enough tension to confirm in a super. It's perfectly fine though, because screw your BRC, Mr. Dolphin.
The BRC is, the B stands for blasted on there at the end with the Dolphin. One more time into the 2D from Squanto.
The pot buster immediately coming out from Squanto, going to be doing so much damage on Insert, forcing the corner, get the shoulder charge, and going to be getting that balloon screen of death in order to find that heat knuckle, and in such a quick fashion, breaks the wall on literal 1 HP.
Oh my god, it's coming out. Oh my god! That was the furthest I've seen 5H in a hot minute on there. Not afraid, no fear, put the t-shirt on Insert.
Oh my, no way. Another final game, final round. You love to see it.
Flash Dolphin. Horizontal variety. We tried to end. Oh, the charge done.
We really tried to go for that charge dust, but hey, it wasn't happening this time. We're still bringing the hammer down, though.
We got the overhead kiss into the wall. No burst is going to save you now. You're going to get that wall. You're going to get the bonus on there. Happy to go in with the 5P just to get onto the other side.
RC bringing the hammer down, got you in the corner, doing so much damage on Squanto, finding the beach ball. Can we do it here?
Oh, I audibly gasped at that point, and this time, the Orca comes up and falls down onto the head of Potemkin. Insert taking that with the reverse 3-0-2-2
Wins.
at this point here. So we're going to see the Sid versus the Faust coming to you right now.
Right, immediate snip coming through for Lurry as they're just trying to set up a JH, maybe trying to go for the JD if they can make their way in. Oh, God.
Okay, there's the burst on there. And what is with these meteors? It's going to save that for firing right away on the approach for Kaneda.
Finding a little bit of an outcome. Throw whiff, that's so unfortunate for Kaneda. A lot of damage coming through for Lurry. Try to find another poke to get back in there, but that 2H ain't working for you.
Oh, the cancel out into the low. Going to get a little bit of damage in here. And now Kaneda's had to respect the mini Faust for just a little bit longer.
Trying to get some afros in there, finding another one, and this the 5K getting masked by the afro. That is a new one.
Like always a new situation on that, and we're gonna catch with the far slash to begin things, immediately using some of that stamina and forcing Lurry with the burst.
Right, jumping over the little minion, just gonna be able to get you into the corner. Bombs don't do us no harm, just gonna be blocking anyway for Lurry to get back out as they set up another bomb.
Getting hit by the second one, another one coming out to play on there. You're having to deal with hammers, bombs, and everything else in the arsenal.
Mini Faust gonna be coming through, continuing that, getting back to full screen, trying to set up the tons. We're gonna be knocking you down to the ground, but nice hit coming through.
Canceling out into the overhead option on there. Going to go ahead with the Hawk Baker. Definitely going to get a round on the board for Kaneda.
Kaneda going to be able to take that 1-to-1, both of them trading at the start, but it's fine since Kaneda's going to get it back in with that two stomp, whipping the throw!
Catch it on there. Does get enough for the parade to come out, but don't worry, we got a second one on there. Didn't even have to use it, like, have to deal with it right back. Kaneda couldn't even land in time, which got hit by the bounce parade back into the corner.
Ooh, and now the item overdrive is coming through. So many items on the screen. 2 bombs to be specific, as more items are coming out, and we're going to be finding our air hit.
Jumping slash for 3 of them on there. Don't get the follow-up. 6H is not enough. The guts is going to kick in hard.
Trying to get a lot of attention right now. We do have an afro in the back. We don't even need it because we find the throw. Lurry going to get the game.
Yo, I know Test Your Luck is in this bracket, but I feel like Lurry is the real lucky one right now. Has been getting consistently some of the best items in the game all the way through and being able to use that through. A lot of meteors, a lot of mini Faust on the play. We got multiple bombos happening on the screen, keeping Kaneda at bay.
Somebody's getting some money under the table for some of this RNG. That's all I'm saying.
Actually, why Faust can low profile too, like, you know, with like that, just have to reach under the table that way. That's how it works. Okay, counter hit on the mini Faust. You're playing too much.
Okay. Maybe trying to find another bomb in there, going to explode, trying to set up the tons right now. Got you against the wall. Hawkbaker just gonna get walked back on, but nice burst.
Nothing on the beak driver on there afterwards here, but enough time for the side switch on there. Unfortunately, the jumping slash was just a little too far away. Gets a sit down the corner.
There you go. Gonna be sending in the minions right now, trying to see if we're gonna be able to get another one. We got a mini Faust in the back if we need to use it, but the Oof Stomp going to be catching us into a throw.
Okay, eats a little bit of that food on there afterwards. Still has 1 step, another mark. Going to get the second one right back into the beak driver one more time. Doesn't get the full timer barrel because of mini Faust, unfortunately.
Mini Faust literally pushed you off of their dad to make sure you did not finish your sentence, as now it's going to be full screen item zoning right before Kaneda gets it back in with the throw.
the corner, coming out with 100-ton weight, getting knocked down on here. One more touch is all you need into the tap dust RC scenario, and the 2K multi-hit follow-up is going to get that round for Lurry.
Right. Nice. And immediately Elkon going to be able to put you into the corner, trying to get some close slashes in there. Far slash into a little bit of a follow-up. Nice use of the stamina there.
Has nothing to work with is when they let eat a little bit of food before throwing out the timer barrel. Nice chunk of down. You didn't need that middle part of your life bar anyway. What are you going to do with it, Lurry?
Lurry's going to do nothing with that. We're just going to be running them down before just getting bad about a swing with the hole-in-one. Jumped in on Mini Faust Army, going to be carrying us off to the corner. Can we make our way back in?
Oh, we got so many items on play. Yeah, you couldn't really do much else out of it just to avoid the afro on there afterwards. And the Bombo's going to be actually able to double jump over it, so no fire for that just yet.
Getting closer and closer. Lurry's starting to stack up the damage, finding that scalpel, finding a 2S. Nice burst coming through from Kaneda, and that beak driver just going to get bursted.
Oh, here comes 6B into the mix. Mini Faust still on the table, waiting for a time to strike on here. Get the last little bit of touch here. Have to hold down in the air with this faultless fence. There's a lot of it being wasted.
Oh, nice. Trying to get a little bit of a 2K in there. Blue Stomp coming through. Trying to dash in. Nice little 5P. Trying to continue the oppression. A little bomb into the corner. And with that, JD closes that out nicely.
Okay. I always love it when the bomb explodes at the end of the round and like everyone still gets hit.
Yeah, just watching them both get hit before Lurry does his little victory animation was really cute. Either way, though, Kaneda is in a rough spot. 2-0 right now for Lurry. You gotta lock it in next game before you get taken out.
There we go. No changes on deck here. The Sin is all the way through.
Yes, Sin's just gonna be trying to lock it down right now. Can Sin be the one? The answer. Ooh, I mean, that's rough.
The 5H immediately on that, and having to deal with the Mini Faust on top of that too. Checking out with the 6H on there afterwards. About the 6-6H like it's Grand Blue. Sorry, my mistake on there. Going into the bombos one more time.
Well, I don't know about these dash attacks. I don't know what you're talking about, but I do know we got some mix on the screen and a nice 2S to send you to the corner.
Oh, okay, with the L cut, going to get back into neutral, but you know, take a bite, breathe down.
Oh! Maker, no! Oh, that is so unfortunate. You're just going to be sent flying for a set point now.
Yeah, it's unfortunate with like the second hit being like so vulnerable after the first block on there. Does get the corner as a result, and these spark slashes are hitting, but Lurry's able to get out of it with the help of the mini items.
Sending out some more meteors, trying to chase Kaneda down again. Kaneda just trying to poke out, dash block a little bit right now. PRC to get out of the way of that love, but it's still not helping.
Okay, actually, almost had like a cross combo with the help of Mini Faust there, but unfortunately just a little bit messed up.
Sometimes that happens. Things don't go your way, but it's fine. Mainly for Kaneda, who is able to get that counter hit, get a little hoop stomp in there, and to get a nice little wall break with the tire bear.
We're still growing, using the items on top of that here. Trying to keep alive with the jumping slash, this time getting the overhead. These overheads have been working out amazing for Kaneda, but we found a 4-leaf clover. We gotta check it out here. Don't mind me, Sin.
Maybe Sin does mind, you know, biting into their flag a little bit too much, breaking it off a little bit. Oh, stepping up the banana field! We're fighting the 5 feet of mix!
Oh, we don't get the follow-up on there, but the hammer is being stored just for a little bit later, thinning out a little bit of love on top of that here. And the approach with Elkon is going to be denied thanks to the power of... Yeah, I'm kind of in agreement here with the Venom from here. You got at least like the approach on long distance. You got a little bit more versatility on there, and you have ability with, especially with the universal change, that charges have at least 5 frames faster to go in through. I feel that's going to be affecting Venom in a way that may be beneficial in the end. Not like this though. Not right now. We have the life bar gone.
Nice. I mean, we try to do the dive Q. YRC comes out though with the 5D, but Jesus Christ! face!
The 6P gets the knockdown into the perfect. Oh my, TestYourLuck. I was trying to explain why Venom may be good in this matchup, potentially against this, but TestYourLuck is saying, nah, let's ignore that situation here. Let's cause a little terror.
Oh my god. Top the low shark in order to get the wall break. Now we're going to be on the other side with that insult. Lasagna Slayer finally getting some damage on there, starting to close the distance, but nice backdash from TestYourLuck.
Oh, Joe saying Goldlewis now. It's like he can't. He's playing Venom right now. He's literally playing Venom right now. Coming to temp. The Dark Angel coming out to play. Darkness may not descend. Trying to catch all the counter hits. Nothing for it on the big orb.
You can see Lasagna Slayer, but J-Sex Legend begging for Goldlewis to come out in the chat. This Venom is on 1 HP, and yeah, just a little bit of a chip damage right there. Just gonna be slashing you from the sky. Jesus Christ! I've never seen somebody more violated in a top 8 in my entire life. I'm gonna be honest. Oh, we're running the Venom.
We're running back. We're running it back. Assassin's Guild all the way.
Yo, J-Sex Legend, what's your opinion on this?
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Immediately going in there, avoid on the Beyblade on here, but we're gonna go ahead and throw out the clone. We're gonna avoid all the Venom nonsense in there to hit the blood-sucking universe on display.
Here we go. Nice little raid. Shout out to Weston Knight. Hopefully I'm saying that right with a party of 14. Welcome in. We're just in the winners finals right now. As finally Lasagna Slayer is getting some zoning game up. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, I'm still stuck in the corner, unfortunately, here, having to block on this, but the chip damage is coming down quite steadily. Back in the corner, catches with the tap dust, not enough quite yet. Are we seeing the chip damage? Yeah, we are. That's my favorite change of 2.0. I can actually see if it's chip damage or not, and not yet.
Oh, man. All right. Setting up another ball, trying to hit it through. Going to catch a little bit, and here we go. Getting a little lone shark right now. Trying to get a kick in, trying to 2K2D, set up another ball. What can we do here?
Yeah, what can a lone shark do against the pool shark right now? We'll go set up the cube balls one more time in there afterwards, and there it goes. The run out coming out into play. Not enough to kill, but this is Lasagna's first real chance.
All right. Beautiful stuff coming out there. Going to be tying up the rounds. And nice. Going to confirm into that Beyblade before the burst comes through for Lasagna Slayer. Going to clash a little bit. Nice blood sucking. Oh, okay.
Nice blood sucking. That's what you hear on a vampire. Dating profile on there. Going in for the jump. Dust on there. Accurate. Able to go in with the back throw. Nice from Lasagna Slayer.
Burst, though, coming through, clutching up right now for TestYourLuck. PRC maybe trying to find a nice 2H onto Lasagna Slayer. Trying to maybe find a 2K, trying to slice it down, but we got a nice little explosion.
And we actually do get the hit on the 2-ball on there. RC back into the setup on there afterward. Catching on there with the 6P, it looks like afterwards. Okay.
Just a little bit more, and there we go. Lasagna Slayer going to be running it back, getting a game for themselves on this board.
Yeah, less like pool and more like basketball at the very end there, getting like on the bounce out. Also, I want to say Navaratna run out. I butchered that in the middle of the game because I was so excited with what I was seeing on there. No, my bad on there, but we are 1-1 now.
Gonna be 1-1. Gotta be feeling good about tying it up, seeing who can get an advantage in this set on the next game.
Let's rock.
Alrighty, gonna keep the distance. No Beyblade for you on there afterwards here. And the burst. TestYourLuck in the corner.
Nice. Gonna be finding a little blood sucking right there. Trying to 2K2D. Trying to maybe find. Oh, actually finds another blood sucking. Trying to go for that 2K.
To go in there just for the air dash into setting up the ball one more time.
Okay, nice. Finds the Dark Angel. Just going to get blocked. RoboKai going to be able to find their follow-up, though.
And we're catching on these, like on the back dashes coming into play right now. Enough time in there with the follow-up from the back throw. OTG damage.
Okay, nice round start for TestYourLuck. Already going to be doing the 1-2-3, getting Lasagna Slayer in the corner.
Slash, what are we thinking? Cash a credit card? Definitely credit card.
RC not going to help us out. Try to throw ourselves in there. Trying to maybe poke out with a little 5K. Backdash a little bit. Oh, just trying to spam out the P.
Looks like just got burst back on the plate here, but having to deal with so much of this damage in the chip. A variety coming out of here. Get the throw. That's all you need to test your luck to get number 2 on their side.
All right, there we go. Test your luck. One game away from making it over to grand finals. They just need to clutch up one more time, send lasagna and losers, and they got it.
We are looking at that screen for a little bit longer this time, so it may be time for Goldlewis Dickinson to come out and play. What are we seeing? What are we seeing on that screen? Yeah, the Goldlewis time.
Yep, our back's against the wall now. We're going to have to pop the Goldlewis.
The Venom at least got one match on there, so not going to be as daunting, but you got to lock in. You're stuck with this Goldlewis here for winners finals.
Okay, trying to send in some stones right now. Going to be popping the Lone Shark immediately, forcing the block. Get on that chip.
Oh, yeah. Sending out the Thunderbird. Actually catches on that with like the higher levels of that with the Fortunate, but not able to get out of the corner for too long.
Okay, nice. Setting up that Lone Shark again. Gonna try to get into the corner. Lasagna Slayer needs to find a way out of here. The risk is getting pretty high.
Oh, at the first damage, the first hit is the most important part of the risk on there. No way of getting out of that with that follow-up.
Oh, and now gonna get a little blood sucking. Trying to find a K confirm. Trying to maybe get some 2Ps in there to bring the house down, but even Typhoon.
Dark Crush, but gets interrupted on the second time with the 5K, the leg sticking out for Test Your Luck.
Last chance, Lone Shark going through, gonna find a 5K, last burst chance right now for Lasagna Slayer unless they clutch up right now. The laser's coming through, the laser's gonna hit!
Ooh, and get the side switch on top of that too. Not enough to get the full hit, but the deflect shield gets away. Actually outside of 2H range, but not outside of the fist of Goldlewis Dickinson.
Oh my goodness. That is going so hard right now. Lasagna Slayer trying to get it into the survival point.
Sweeps on over, try to make sure that Test Your Luck stays in this corner with the follow-up. Oh, that's a chunk of damage, and it's going to keep on going. You can't burst out of this. You may just have to hold it.
Right, Lasagna Slayer proving that this Goldlewis might be the answer to just walking Test Your Luck down right now.
Oh, yeah, only needs one more here. Both players at this point. Test Your Luck got the early hand, and again, NM, it's a game 5.
Once again, it's either one or the other. We're either just locking it down for a sweep, or we're trying to go in for a game 5 every time in our top 8, and we're just keeping that ball rolling.
The birthday train keeps on coming as well on here. Going to go right in with the reverse DP coming in from Test Your Luck.
And again, nice burst coming through from Lasagna Slayer. Nice, going to be able to pop that Lone Shark install. Already putting Lasagna Slayer in the corner. Almost going to cash out.
Oh, and we're cashing out. We don't even need to do anything other than 6H on there. Perfect on display. Test Your Luck responding, rebounding back with the set point.
Teleport in, find a little 5K, trying to stomp down, bring the sword down, but Goldlewis still hasn't reared their head yet.
Letting Drones play for a little bit here, but here comes first.
Here we go. Lone Shark coming through, going to be taking a lot of chip and finding a hit onto Lasagna Slayer, doing so much damage. Might just be it if we get one more connection, and we do.
Blood-sucking universe was all you needed.
All right, let's see. Getting started in the swing of things. Let's see what we're doing on the neutral. Immediately going to find that 2H into the bomb. Going to be keeping that 120. We'll be keeping that for a little later as the bombs are starting to go off. Nice little 5C confirm as we set up the Afro, and they just going to be trying to run it back in. Getting hit by the close slash is unfortunate. There is a meteor back there. Whenever Lurry wants to use it is now. We got the corner. We're forcing you on block. We're trying to find the 2K, trying to find a poke, maybe a nice little trade on the counter too, but Lurry still has the offensive. Not anymore. We got the throw coming out from May. We got another throw coming out from Insert. We're just going to keep it going, I imagine. Nope, we're just going to be trying to find another poke and forcing the super item throw to come out. Bring the hammer down a little 6H. Shout out to Kaneda Esports Studios, rating us with another 46 viewers. How are you all doing tonight? We are over here for Guilty Gear Strive in the losers semis right now. The top 4 has been found out, and we're about to see who the top 3 is going to be. It just matters on this insane reverse coming out, by the way. Insert came out from nothing to take it back against Lurry. Okay, let's see what we're doing here. Just gonna be jabbing out on the 5P, continue it going. Just gonna run in for the throw. Some really basic strike throw coming out there, but it works so well. Lurry just gonna get dog walked a little bit into the super to come out. The pink whale. If you need a whale, Insert has got you. Running it in with Mr. Dolphin, finding a throw, finding another dolphin, and baiting out the burst. There was very little options to burst out there. Just gonna bait it out, and Insert already taken the first game. Jesus Christ.
Oh, I had to step away for a brief moment, and I thought I was like, oh, I won't miss too much of it, but I clearly I did. Insert getting out with the 1-0. Also want to give a quick shout out to Kaneda Esports on their rating with the party 46. What is going on? Hope Granblue did very well for you this evening.
Yes. And those are your sponsors, by the way, if I'm correct.
Yeah, gotta shout out the sponsors on top of that there. So always good to see them come out and helping the raid on for these Wednesday for Guilty Gear.
Yeah, shout out to them. Shout out to that 3K trying to immediately open up.
But you know what? You still have the 5K anti-air coming in from Lurry. Going to keep it down with this 2K on the follow-up here. Going to keep May locked down in the corner.
Trying to poke out, maybe back up. Knew that May was going to go for a throw, but actually went for the 5P to bait that out. And now on the other side with the BRC into 5D.
But going to go ahead with the dive kit coming in, and the items coming out of the play immediately was already on the on the parade, but we got blown up. Everyone gets blown up.
Everyone getting blown up right now, and we're going to be able to get a nice little wall break. Just going to be sending in that pink whale and sending you flying.
Whale's so happy too. It's like it doesn't even mind doing damage. It's happy to be helpful.
It is. Oh, and another throw coming out and putting you into the corner, but nice little 6P to stop that for a little bit.
A little bit in there. Actually was about to get the full combo on there. Lurry was wise to go ahead with the burst on display, but we're gonna get hit with the mix into mini Faust. Denied! Going out with the Orca one more time. Really good strategy on there just to avoid dealing with mini Faust altogether.
Bringing a hammer down, finding Mr. Dolphin, going to be putting you into the corner, and one more time, and that is another game immediately going for Insert.
And that was probably just as quick on the stopwatch at that here. Trying to hurry on through here. Like we were saying before, it's either been game 5 or 3-0 here. I want to know if Lurry can buck the trend.
Can Lurry stop this trend of free O's and free 2s, or is it going to keep driving down? Just a matter of who's going to be able to win this game.
Duel 1.
And one thing that we're noticing that Lurry's not been able to do is like really get anything started with the items this time around. Has been still getting good luck with them though. We see the mini Faust, we see the bomb come out, and this time going to go ahead and get the combo thanks to the use of the bombo at that. But going to get counter hit by these the 5P into 3K from Insert.
Trying to 5P it out. PRC trying to clutch up, but the throw whip is going to allow Lurry to get in. Force a bomb for a little bit of an Insert. You're going to kick it right back to Lurry. Force them to block.
Yeah, that was a big counter hit on there. Just got fully denied on it. It's got to feel pretty bad, but right now you get a little bit of a reprieve on that with the overdrive. I'm going to go ahead, bring it in there, be the Shin fighting champion.
Here we go, sending Insert to another part of the stage. Just do a little 2P to end things off.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Right.
Stop on there. Bar with the 5K, but going to get hit with the 6P coming in for Lurry.
Trying to air dash your way in. Nice little 3K come through into the throw. Ooh, bring the hammer down.
Oh yeah, you might be able to get one of those the dolphin pile bunker setups on there afterwards here. Might be a pile bunker as we go along here, all the way to the wall. Last chance, like for this round on here. Going to go in with the 2H for Lurry.
Mix. Backdash a little bit, trying to poke out, not finding anything yet. The mini Faust army can clutch up right now for Lurry to try to take this round.
Is going to be the big counter hit on top of that here. Get the mix onto the other side, but here comes the burst from Insert.
Oh, but the throw coming through from Insert. You can always bet on Insert finding that throw.
Point after all, heavy vertical dolphin coming out to play. We're trying to bait out any sort of bunt that's there, but we're going to go ahead with the far distance on another heavy vertical dolphin.
Nice. Be able to hit through, going to be able to find a very nice hard knockdown on Lurry. This could be the curse continuing to spiral on ParagOnline tonight, unless Lurry's able to lock in, but with a lot of these JPs, it's looking rough.
Big counter hit on the play there. Going to keep it on the same side. Enough time to go into what could this be on there afterwards here. Having to deal with the Faust parade and the bombs and everything else. And the Afro on top of Lurry for the bounce on Love.
Nice block. Mini Faust army in the 100 tons, putting you into the corner, trying to poke out, find a 3K confirmed, and just end it off with the Orca. No, we are not ending it off. You still have one more shot, and you get blocked!
Yep, dealing with split on there. The easy way to get a safe jump set up for May, and it worked out with the overdrive on the block there. Insert taking that 3-0.
Wins.
If that can potentially happen yet again, or if Insert can change history.
Definitely the big question. Already seen Insert trying to find something, but really solid 2S coming through into 2H.
Already backdashing on and happy to go in for the 5B counter, the counter punch, and right into the throw.
Nice, trying to send in some more Behemoth Typhoons. Gonna be able to bait out for 1-2.
Shout out for Insert being on the P1 side, so I don't have to hear birthday train. Thank you so very much. Oh, big counter hit on there afterwards. Okay.
Slam the hammer down. Gonna have to continue to block right now against Insert. Gonna be able to find that throw too. Another Behemoth Typhoon into shoulder. You're getting hit with super, buddy.
And the glasses are breaking on top of that here. That should be enough thanks to the wall breaking.
Yeah, with the wall broken, that is going to be an immediate round going up there for Lasagna. Oh my god.
For a little bit, make sure it's nice and clean. But the 5H is going to cause all the whip punish.
Let's go. Run it down again. Faultless defense trying to clutch up, but still finding the throw onto Insert.
Went for the deflect shield, but because it hit on the other side, didn't get really much out for it, just to get a slight push away.
Okay. Nice. Oh, and finds the anti-air.
A lock on target, 420, no scope, that 6 feet into the Typhoon at the end.
Woo. Really solid start. All right.
And then, what do you think? Do you think we're going to do a game 5? Do you think how do we feel right now?
I think we could see the run back for game 5. I think we could. I'm gonna bet on that.
Okay.
You? What are you thinking?
I'm hoping for it. That's what I'm hoping for. That's all I want in the world between this matchup here. The far slash to begin, thanks to Insert, was starting to look pretty good, but we're dealing with Behemoth Typhoon all the way down.
Nice. Maybe running it down again with some more Behemoth Typhoons. A little strike throw going off with the throw there into the JH. BRC and the JK, but YRC clutches up.
Oh, far split on there. Going to go ahead. You're going to be able to get the full wall on it. Enough time for a beach ball setup afterwards here into the vertical dolphin, keeping Goldlewis locked down into the far slash from the whip punish too.
And that wall break after the fact too. The laser though, it's going to come out. Nice dolphin coming through, putting you into the corner. The Lasagna Slayer still has a solid chance to make it out of here.
I like using the vertical S Dolphin too, just to avoid it, because like, no, you cannot avoid the laser on there afterwards. You need the block afterwards here. Maybe turning things around here, but it's going to be a single hit that's going to really matter.
Okay, hopefully I'm just dashing back and forth a little bit in neutral. Going to be spending all of our security on that Skyfish.
Hard slash into the 5e. Yeah, the 3K was absolutely going to kill on there. How many of those Skyfish? One more time.
Oh, the 5P. Just throw that in there.
Yeah. Definitely like try to reach out a little bit too far. Insert was ready for the payback.
Bring the hammer down, try to do it again. Oh, nice counter hit.
Don't have speeders to make it work here, but we're going to go ahead and get the touch. Positive bonus time.
Oh, Toshigeki running. Nice throw whiff coming out there. Going to be able to take out Lasagna Slayer. Actually, no, dropped at the end. But the tap dust clutches up for a perfect to tie up the set.
Hey then. Okay, now's the first of two. Making our way through here. We're adjusting. We're understanding here. Loser finals keeps on going. Keeps on ticking.
Right, May Gaming. May Gaming might be it. We gotta clutch up though for another few games.
Question is, which way is it going to go? Lasagna Slayer is just a few hits away from turning that around. It was very close in that first round, especially. Now we're trying to reach out with the coffin.
Got you in the corner, trying to find Mr. Dolphin in there. Nice 6P coming through. Okay, the Hema Typhoon.
Oh, and we get the big counter hit. Not a whole lot for it, but you know what? Doesn't matter. Another Hema Typhoon into the wall. We go. We're in that critical damage range.
We are nice. Going to be able to find it. Why did I call that 6P before? That was far slash. I even higher.
Been a lot of 6P, honestly, in this match. Understandable on that, but we're gonna go in for the back throw. She's onto the other side with the 2H cross up.
Nice, we're setting that up. Oh, and welcome, Guilty Gear Reloaded with a Party 15. Welcome in, welcome in.
Yeah, we got your table waiting for you here in Losers Finals between Insert and Lasagna Slayer. Going to go in, use the split into the air dash just to get away back into neutral.
Nice, trying to get that JH. Nice little 2K2D. Nice gold burst though coming through for Insert. Could be getting some positive tension from that.
Oh, and we're going to get the pickup with a 2K on top of that here. Doesn't have the meter to make it work, so we're just going to get a punch, get the lead. But the cancel out with the BRC after the Hema Typhoon here. You're going to be able to finish off the plate.
Got a little bit of a Skyfish going, and Lasagna Slayer are going to be taking another game on the board, 2-1 right now.
Oh, here we go.
To see if the curse can finally be broken or if we're going to a game 5. It's been either game 5s or quick 3-0s this entire top 8, but let's see if the curse can finally be broken.
Curious to see what Insert has in mind as we go along. Of course, keeping with the May, we're going right back into it. We're locked in.
All right.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Immediate 5H on the Clash. Oh.
Good way to start off our round, and nice throw to start off this pressure for Insert too.
Oh, and the fire slash keeping on there, like stopping on that. We tried to go in for jump and dust in there, trying to check out, do the old Mary Poppins routine on that. Unfortunately, going to put Insert into the corner. YRC try to make a little bit of room.
YRC coming through. Nice YRC back though from the Insert. Going to be trying to run it in, finding a little 2D, and going to be taking you to the wall once again.
Follow up, that's all you need after that. Just like the extra damage with the Dolphin. Trying to keep alive. no! Stop trade, gonna come into full effect, and again!
Finally, Super going to be able to get a little bit of extra security pop off there. I'm going to be having you at 1 HP on this hard knockdown. Oh, nice.
Oh, that was animal cruelty right there. That was just absolute cruelty there.
No, hit the dolphin so hard that he flew off screen.
Fades out the throw. Unfortunately, not going to get anything for it, but the 2D happy to make the burst go away for those Lasagna players.
Nice burst back though, coming through from Insert, trying to close the distance right now. No 2K for you, buddy.
Try to go with the 5A, also no whiff punish on there either.
Okay, getting corner. Days are going to be coming out. Days going to have to find a way to block.
This has been working out very badly in the corner after burning down when Insert's been stuck in it! The Behemoth Typhoon on there! Oh god, that life bar. It never had a chance. Never had a chance, never had a life, never had a kid, family.
And already popping the laser, trying to close in with Mr. Dolphin before it happens. You're just taking a little bit of a Disney-themed ride before getting back into that little neutral range.
I love Space Mountain. We're going to use like the level 3 Skyfish on there. A lot of far slashes coming in from Insert.
Trying to build our security back up right now. Throw though coming through from Insert. Still has a bar of tension. 2 bars actually now. Gonna pop Tap Dust into Tap Dust. And the curse is still going. We're gonna be going into a game 5.
Oh, mess up. Cycled through the options in there into the Tap Dust and was ready to ignite on top of that. Lasagna Slayer had a couple of good ideas in there with the like the deflect shield on there. Just like be able to push away, stop a little bit of that nonsense incoming in there. But Insert was able to make the damage get received at the end here. 2-2. Where are we going?
Be a big question right now. Gonna be the final game between these two. Whoever wins moves on to fight Test Your Luck in the grand finals. So whoever wants to fight a Nagoriyuki right now, better win.
Alright, that's your reward at the end. It's right now the Behemoth Typhoon. Going to block on the 2S in here. Not going to deal with any of that so far here. A lot of fire slashes coming out from Insert.
Nice. Gonna try to close your way in. Nice PRC after so many Behemoth Typhoons. Going to keep it going. Just trying to get as much oppression. I mean, that's already your death. Jesus Christ.
That was a baker's dozen worth of Behemoth Typhoons coming out to play. Set point again for Lasagna Slayer. And we're just going to run up through. What are we, Kiske?
Yeah, I guess we're feeling a little Kiske right now. Gonna be able to get that throw in, trying to bring the anchor down. But it looks like Lasagna Slayer, their defense is on point. As I say that, they just get countered. Huh.
Thunderbird coming out to play, just going to wait it out, doesn't want to deal with it at all, but here comes with the big fist of Lasagna Slayer. He'll head break the wall anyway.
Breaks that wall. Lasagna Slayer trying to find another far slash in there, bring the hammer down again. No shoulder check for you. You're going to have to back up and send in more Behemoth Typhoons. JP, so good!
Oh, just like that, well, with the Tap Dust in on effect here. Trying to build up a little bit of meter here, maybe a little bit of time for that burst, potentially to keep it alive on here, but for how long? Behemoth Typhoon in display, backdashing.
Okay, trying to set up a drone to try to help us get in, start to close the distance against Insert right now. Both of them having a bit of a trade, set up another drone to get us in. To be out just as fast though.
That's PRC into it, and the far slash does connect. We're getting to a final round, NM.
Oh, risky sweep. It's happening again. Final game, final round, and Insert has been locking in, finding that dash mix and trying to bring the hammer down. Again, a little bit of a clash, but it's not going to matter.
Oh, like it might matter in the end, though. Afterwards, nothing on the follow-up on 2D. Happy to go in for the throw one more time as Insert's been going in for her. Steve on the other side. You know what? Go another throw. Neutral time.
Oh, bring the anchor down one final time. Bait out the Bold Burst PRC 2K2D. RRC to bring it down one more time. And that is it. Insert going to be clutching up at the end there and going to be moving on to Grands.
Oh, the May Dream continues to be alive. Well done for Lasagna Slayer going for hanging out with us this entire time. Here's time for Grand Finals, though. Insert on the loser side, Test Your Luck on the winner side. We are going the distance.
Ooh, we're already popping the lone shark. We are going to be whipping our throw though, but at least bursting to keep Insert back in the corner.
The split on there onto the other side. Going to get a neutral jump. You were just far enough away to make that very clean, but you're still stuck in the corner.
Bringing it down. Nice little 5K. Gold burst coming through, baiting out the tap dust with the PRC and going to be getting a nice wall break.
2H into the cancel on there. Enough time to keep the turn into the flow slash damage time.
Oh, and gets the throw off too. Nice start for Test Your Luck in this set.
Togeki's early on into the Beyblade. We're spending a lot of blood, but we're going to heal that with the Bloodsucking Universe.
Nice, trying to send in clone after clone. Finally gets a hit and finds that RRC. Not going to find that follow-up on the stab, and it's going to be not fine as Insert just trying to run you right now.
Oh, and we get the split. Here it comes the pile. The bunker loops coming into play a little bit, but we got to get away from the burst.
Oh man, I saw that burst animation as the RRC came out. I already knew it was gonna happen.
Yeah, already knew and could not do anything to stop it. The future was written at that point. First game going to Test Your Luck.
Oh man, Test Your Luck making a statement against Insert to start us off. We're going to see if Insert is going to be able to try to run it back, but right now, it's looking terrifying.
Right. We're getting that connection all sorted out here. Back at it. Here we go.
Nice, going to be getting that. Oh, finding that nice counter hit and already baiting out the burst.
Oh, catching all the tap dust on top of that here. Extra damage for the damage gods.
Jesus Christ, the damage coming out from Test Your Luck right now, but 2K2D still clutching up right now for Insert as the shadow is going to be going away from us, and we're going to be popping our Orca.
Split into the JP, going to get the counter hit on top of that here. We're still maintaining on it, but nothing. YRC stops the momentum all the way through.
And there we go, another round. Going to be going to Test Your Luck as Insert already just going to be air dashing in, finding a little bit of a knockdown before that burst came out.
The jumping heavy slash on there has a perfect distance on there to go ahead and break the wall. Going to finish off the jump. Significant red on the side of Test Your Luck.
Going to be finding that Orca, sending you to the corner. Going to be getting a nice little jump in, setting up that beach ball 2K to 2D, and sending in a Mr. Dolphin, showing some time to life.
Side one each, and we're already trying to backdash away from the Totsugeki on there afterwards here. Immediate jump. I like that use of the backdash going into the jumping heavy slash to go ahead and take the corner.
Right. Bringing that down, going to be popping a little bit of an overdrive, going to be taking you to another part of the stage right now. You have to lock in to see what you can do from here, and what you can do is die.
Yeah, might as well die on here. 1-1. Trying to look for that reset to potentially happen here. Might have more games happening.
That's true. We could see it run it back. Right.
Okay.
Game 3. Who's going to be taking the leg up in the set right now?
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Far slash is early on in here trying to stop it, but the Beyblade is going to come into contact. You try to cash a check. You actually do cash the credit card on there afterwards, but you can't really do anything for it.
Right, 2H trying to space out a little bit. Nice little clash before the burst comes out from Test Your Luck.
And the denial with the jumping dust. Right and true from TYL on this with the Nago.
Okay, getting it out right now. Popping the lone shark again.
Now what's that interest rate looking like? You're getting thrown for it. Was it worth it? Wasn't it worth it? Going to hit with the 2H on there afterwards here. Deal with the Dolphin Loops.
Nice. Nice little deflect coming out there too. Gonna be taking a lot of damage. And the tap dust could be securing the death onto Insert. The blood pop comes out!
And you get the follow-up on top of that on here. Going to take over another round for TestYourLuck.
Already sending in a clone, trying to just dash her way in, going for the Beyblade and taking a little bit of blood for us with all this chip damage.
That's been working out here. We're going to go on the same side. Great blocking for Test.
Nice counter hit though, coming through for TestYourLuck, getting the corner back, but before Insert is able to find a jump in and this RRC to put TestYourLuck into the corner and break this wall.
Oh, and the second hit immediately slices into the second part of the DP and into the low on top of it, forcing the burst from Insert.
Oh, nice RRC confirmed coming out though from Insert. Going to be running into the corner yet again. Going to be trying to find that wall break. YRC though coming through for TestYourLuck, taking some more chip with this blood gauge.
And just brings it down. Throws May to the ground to take the lead.
Now TestYourLuck is one game away from taking ParagOnline 2.0, the first one that we have here on our Wednesdays. Can TestYourLuck be that champion?
We're about to find out one way or the other, but we've also seen Insert be able to get that reverse sweep happening on here, so going to see what happens before our very eyes here in this grand finals.
Yeah, going to be seeing what our answer is going to be as we're getting straight into the swing of things.
Immediate instant air dash on there, but the 6 peak denies the corner from Insert.
Right. Going to be just trying to extend our limbs in order to keep you into the corner. Jump in with so many JPs and already summoning that Orca.
We go in, throw, put you in the corner. See how you like it, Insert.
Okay, trying to toast Pikguy right there. Trying to jump in. Trying to at least get some more extension.
Yeah, we're trying to do a lot of splits on there, trying to use that 5K in there to catch TestYourLuck from a distance and be able to convert, but not getting a whole lot for it. Now we're having to deal with this cash advance Nagoriyuki on deck here.
Go, trying to find another 5P, and there we go again, just getting that Mr. Dolphin in there alongside the slide in order to confirm.
Same side on there. Locking on there, get denied again. Similar situation that we were seeing before. 6P into the corner, get out of the situation for TestYourLuck.
Jump down, be able to get a little RFC, trying to get a few 2Ps in there too. Finds the poke again, okay.
Ooh, the 3K. Okay, first, just keep you out there. Slide the card in! Alright, dude, that point, okay.
Nice, can we find that gold burst? Trying to jump in. Nice confirm though from TestYourLuck. This is set point versus survival point right now. You gotta watch out for that Orca.
Doesn't get the second hit on there, but at least gets to like the hard knockdown and a situation to get out of potentially. Gets in with the 6H! Oh no! And you have enough meter to go ahead and send out the big overdrive afterwards, and we're up to another Game 5.
This is so doable right now for Insert to try to make a reverse sweep and more so secure that bracket reset against TestYourLuck. It is within their range. All they have to do is lock it down one more time.
But is this where it is? Is this where TestYourLuck locks in? We're about to find out here. We're holding down for a little bit, maybe like gathering our thoughts as we go right back into it, but here we go. The Eagle is flying.
All right, getting into it. Game 5 in our grand finals could be the reset if Insert locks it in right now.
On the counter hit on the horizontal dolphin, but doesn't get much else for it. Just going to get hit with this 2H from TestYourLuck.
slicing through again, applying a lot of chip damage onto Insert right now. Going to be able to find the low before the burst comes through for Insert. Going to be able to run into a burst.
Interesting use of that with the air dash just being under the JD from TestYourLuck. Was able to get the punish with the heavy slash. Not that it matters at this point because TestYourLuck is getting all this damage and the 6H on top was able to kill the set point.
Okay, set point right now for TestYourLuck. Finds the Beyblade immediately, trying to get the pressure. Finds the Loan Shark install, but is still getting walked into the corner.
Wasn't able to convert on the follow-up with the 6H on there afterwards. He tried again. This time he's going to get it with a light combo. 6P, get out of there, but pop goes to Nagoriyuki.
Here we go, got the wall flat, wall break, and now risky sweep. It is going to be another final game, final round.
Literally gripping the table at this point here. I cannot believe this is grand finals at this point. We're already getting with the backdash into the throw. Check it out with the deflect shield away.
Finding the stab in, going to be getting a lot of blood on that meter. Finding the blood sucking in order to reset it. Oh my god.
Oh, Goldberg may have saved a life right there.
Get in. RC confirmed. Bring the hammer down. Put you up to the wall. Just got to find this wall splat. Oh, we do it. We do it.
We got it. We do it. We do a thing. We do it. We get the reset happening. 3-2. Insert resets it.
Okay, Insert, you found the reset. You are getting even ground now against TestYourLuck. Everyone in chat is shouting Insert's name. All you have to do to be the hero of the story and find the win is find another set.
Oh, I'm loving this. I'm loving this. Absolutely. Don't get me wrong. I'm a huge TestYourLuck fan. Been able to chat with him from time to time. It's been a great time on there. But I've never been able to commentate a May win. So we'll see how this goes in here as we get into the reset.
Immediately running in, finding a little bit of a blood suck to start us off, getting a lot of chip damage. But again, Insert with these throws is absolutely godlike.
The 2H back into a positive bonus time on there. Getting out with the dash in. TestYourLuck get hit with the burst.
Oh, RC did not see the burst animation right there, and is going to be paying for that. Find the PRC though, finding the anti-air onto TestYourLuck, walking you to the corner, finding a hit, but no confirm. Confirm there though, we get the wall break.
IFK has been doing a lot of work in here for the last couple sets for Insert, and we're going to get that big counter hit. Didn't need much else after, just a 2K to mark the round.
Immediate round start, finding the 2K in order to confirm into the corner. Really good start for TestYourLuck, already finding that wall break.
Another horizontal dolphin counter hit on there. More use of the deflect shield coming out here just to try to stop, mitigate the poison that is May in the veins on here afterwards. Into the 5K one more time. Nice job.
Okay, PRC coming through, finding the 5K, trying to get any slice in possible. Oh, with the throw though!
Oh, into the dolphin. Let me look at that. Like, that might be. No, because the guts is going to kick in. You still need one more interaction.
Ooh. Nice burst.
Way to interact.
Nice. All right. Insert up a game.
First chance that we've had to have it over. We got all the way through the reset. Insert trying to make this work. NM, how are you feeling right now?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling really good. We got Insert up a game, but TestYourLuck could still try to make this happen. It is possible we could see a game 10. I'm already calling in my bets now.
One way or the other, though. We haven't seen that we haven't seen the game 4 happen once yet. Always a chance on the story here, but it's up to the players to make it here. We are trading at round start here. We want this.
Guys, still trying to block so much coming out from TestYourLuck, being able to catch on the back, and now just trying to apply this pressure.
Oh, we insert the credit card. See how much we want to spend on here after.
Okay, nice. Finds that Mr. Dolphin, 2K2D. Trying to maybe find something else in here. A little bit of JP setting up.
on the tapped up where afterwards RC into victory.
Nice, another Mr. Dolphin, 2K2D, setting up behind you for a throw. Already getting a ton of damage on Test Your Luck before it. Oh, the deflect.
Yeah, deflect into 2S, making the dream work on there. Insert's been going in for a lot of like upon on the knockdown, trying to get on the side switch setups on there afterwards, but this time Opti did not go for those as much anymore, working out to full effect as we go back to neutral with that positive bonus.
2K2D again, slam you to the corner and going to be taking that from you. And Insert going to be up 2-0 right now.
Insert is in the momentum, in the zone right now. Test Your Luck has got to do something at this point. Cannot afford to lose any more rounds.
No, we cannot afford to lose anything else. Test Your Luck is now the one in the back corner. Had their grand finals taken away from them, and now we're in the reset where Insert is up 2-0. If there's any time to lock in from Test Your Luck, the time is now.
We're getting into it sooner rather than later. Thank you all again for joining us on this ride as we go on, but we still got more matches to go through right now. This could be the final one, but Test Your Luck still has a way to go.
It's just all a matter of what happens here. Already seeing a little back and forth going on right now, trying to pop our lone shark. We have the corner, and we get the throw.
Getting trades too on top of that here. PRC to stop Insert from escaping into the corner and getting another close action. This is what Test Your Luck needs to be able to take this back. Nice round.
Okay. Really nice start for Test Your Luck. Already trying to play it safe at full screen, but Insert doesn't care. Running you down with 2K2D, but at least you got that burst.
Mixing up with the low on there. At this point, we're going to go right back at it. Gets in with the 2H, spins it up on the Yuki. Trying to catch all that, but we get the clash on the 2H. Insert was able to receive on that big combo.
Nice, bringing the hammer down too. Going to be able to find the wall break. BRC, I do not care. Mr. Dolphin, 2K2D, find another sweep on you, find an RRC. You get back up, but I find another Mr. Dolphin.
Dolphin has only one plan, and it is to hurt you, but the blood-sucking universe is in full display on here. Nothing on the DP. The 3K is going to make the mark into set point for Insert.
That 3K has been the clutch button for Insert tonight. Can it do it one more time after that? Mr. Dolphin sending another one. Force out the burst from Test Your Luck. That might be their last burst of the night.
No escape from the 6K here. Full slash, keep a plus. We're going to go in one more time. We're trying to guess it. We're trying to bait out, throw, bait out anything on there afterwards. PRC, but the 6P buttons mark against Insert.
Finds out the first time somebody's been able to counter that PRC bait. Now going to be going for that 3K again, finding another hit, trying to build up some tension. Going to be able to pop that RRC, putting Test Your Luck into the corner. Going to be wall breaking. You have one last chance.
Oh, we got the one more time here. We're trying to hold it down. We're trying to any button will make a move. Gets in with the 5K blood-sucking universe here. May just got the meter to make 50% work here. You could be an Orca away here. We're cashing out though, not to be at this point here. It's 2-1. Test Your Luck on the board.
It was literally backed into the wall. You had 1 HP. You were playing for your life, and you find the low. You get the kill, and now it is 2-1. Test Your Luck is still in this.
Oh, the adrenaline is kicking in right now. I think you can hear it in both of our voices as well. I hope the players are feeling the same way.
I am so excited. Oh my god. Insert has to clutch up. They still need one more game, but Test Your Luck starting to run it back.
Blood-sucking universe. We're gonna go in with the 6K on deck here, but we're gonna go in the tried and true. The 5P and Al doesn't quite get out. It has to use the burst. Could be a little bit of a hero burst though.
Finds a counter hit and so swiftly. Test Your Luck already going to be taken around, trying to take this to a game 10.
Test Your Luck got the stabbing katana out there, but the 5P counter hit. Guaranteed 3K for the knockdown afterwards.
There we go, popping the Lone Shark install, trying to Beyblade your way in, finds the 5K to knock you down, trying to find something else. PRC keeping you on block, and Pikguy not going to clutch up this time.
All right, we're going to go ahead with the follow-up here. Back into neutral, enough time to set up the beach ball afterwards here. One more time, catches the backdash with the close slash. Here comes the whale, coming up for this guy, putting on a show, and that, oh my god, that kill.
I did not think that was just going to take out Nagoriyuki, but hey, I love to be wrong, as now we're in another final round situation. Set point versus survival point, the 6P!
On here, Beyblade, keeping up with the Seiki leg, coming in for Nagoriyuki. Go ahead and follow up, not quite too breaking territory, but the cap does get out of the situation with the horizontal dolphin.
Nice deflected, still reaches! The anchor can go for miles as we get you into the corner. You're going to be getting that wall break. Insert still has burst at the back of their pocket, and meanwhile, TestYourLuck has no resources to clutch up right now. They have to pop their own.
Oh, TestYourLuck! TestYourLuck spin the Daisuke Express on there, spin the credit card, just getting the slash out there. I can't believe here we are yet again, MM. We are together with the audience into a game 5.
Risky. If we were in person and this was at a regional or something, I'd be bouncing all over the walls right now. Oh my god, I cannot believe after this hype set we are down to a game 10. Holy.
You know we were going to distance. When I first saw this game 5 and we were starting to see a little bit of that, I knew we would potentially get there, and of course we certainly did here. Final game of the night here. Thank you all for joining us here for Paragon FGC Guilty Gears Drive number 81. Here we go.
All right, who is going to be clutching up tonight to win our bracket? The first Wednesday for 2.0, and TestYourLuck already getting started very well, summoning clones and trying to go in.
FK into the 6-8, going to make the mark. The Daisuke Express credit card, always taken everywhere that Guilty Gear is happening at on here. Going in the knockdown into the beach ball one more time with the lows.
Both of them having a bit of a trade. PRC going to clutch up for TestYourLuck. Nice burst from Insert to keep the corner game going with that RRC. Going to be getting some more damage, and now Insert going to be on bracket point.
Doesn't matter what is being set on here. Insert trying to make the dream work on here. Afterwards, 6P again starting out the round. TestYourLuck has been using that a lot at round start to great effect against May.
Oh, finding that counter slice. Tap Dust. Going to be finding another Tap Dust too, putting so much damage onto Insert. Going to be finding that wall break. Insert has one more good guess on this round. And it's going to be backdashing on the Dolphin!
A brilliant move on there, but actually was able to be a throw distance. Unfortunately, you're going to pop. Yeah, you had the burst there. It's going to be bad either way, but we get the slash anyway. Sad point for both players.
Final game, final round tonight on ParagOnline Risky Sweep. This is literally the full distance.
Another 6P round start for TestYourLuck, and they're trying to go in with the stabby stab on there afterwards here. Cancel it out right into a throw for Insert.
Nice, gonna be bringing the anchor down, trying to go for these powerful loops again with Mr. Dolphin, bringing them in from up high with a beach ball, but the YRC clutches up.
Yeah, no towel! My god, that's the first time it's actually hit as a counter hit on top of that here. So big damage, you gotta worry about the level 3, trying to spin a little bit of that going on. You gotta worry, you got caught in midair, but the 5H comes to town!
Oh, we got the corner, there's no burst left in the tank, and with that, TestYourLuck knocked out an Insert after such a